And this is classic sizzle chest. 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 And this is classic sizzle chest.
Okay, wow. Okay, I have the guys on mute because we're going to, I don't know, do something a little different tonight because we have a special guest who probably needs no introduction yet, probably needs a lot of introduction. So, without further ado, we are going to find out who is here. So, here we go. We're going to do a classic Howard bit here. Oh, who could that be? Who's here? Oh, it's no one other than Beth Stern. Hi, Beth Stern. Hi.
I'm here to give away cats. That's what I was told. That's part of the deal. Are you this Monique I've been hearing about? What?
This Beth sounds at least.
Are we on the air? Hey guys, let's make this fast. I have to take my Valtrex.
He's cute.
Are you Monique? I've heard so much about you. What? Scarlett, I am Gucci. What do you own?
Oh, I think I'm going to have a stroke. I can't even deal.
Howard likes to stroke it when the black balls come out to our house.
Beth,
Yes?
did you want to tell us about your colonoscopy?
They put it in my butt.
What?
And you know what? Howard said that I never smell like poopy. And
What?
what he doesn't know is every time the pool boy comes over, he sucks the poopy out of me. So I never smell like poopy.
Pooping.
Poopies! They put a camera in my butt. And you know what? Usually the director tells me that, your butt, your face, what's the fucking difference?
Oh my god.
My closed captions on the bottom just put a gun in its mouth. This Beth has house arrested development.
Oh my god. All right. You gotta.
Man.
Before I give away the cat, I need to make sure that there's no colored people in the room. Because I don't do that.
Alvin! Who's that pedophile Dave that hung out with the chipmunks?
It was Dave, yes.
All right, Xavier, are you there?
Hello? What's going on? I was going to give away a cat.
How do you say it's going to be 20 dinar in Arabic?
Oh my god, I'm dying. Well, greetings, Beth and everybody else. Welcome to another edition of Radio Gunk. And guess what? Tonight, Beth, we're going to talk all about your colonoscopy. And Yes, we're going to talk about poopies, and we're going to talk about how excited you are to share with us the dream that is your being able to get something that pretty much every human being over the age of 45 or 48 has done.
Whatever
age is this week.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever it is.
By the way, guys, can you put a colonoscopy on IMDb? Is that all right?
Yes, actually, you can.
I gotta ask D-List about that.
All right, well,
Start in colonoscopy. You know, they have film.
So true, Gungadin. Beth is slow adult. There's a bigger whack back on the
Hello?
It doesn't poop.
I don't poop.
so
I don't
this
really
is
hear these things.
So this is our new screen. Hope you guys like it. This is something new that StreamYard is doing so that we can be at the bottom whilst the screen displays on top. And
Oh my god, Howard's the bottom.
Every show is like the first time. Every curl is manufactured.
all right, so we decided
my
we would
God.
do a show tonight. Because it's Happy Thanksgiving, everyone, and we wanted to.
Gobble gobble.
Hey Beth,
Yes.
Beth, did you eat anything for Thanksgiving?
I had an almond.
An almond. Was it delicious?
I feel like a stardust now. I'll be honest, I binged and purged.
All I heard is I think it said I had Adderall almonds.
And a box of wine.
Exactly.
Gummy
Exactly.
bear, Adderall gummy bears.
Poopies.
You gotta get an eye for the necklace pretty soon.
Yeah. Xavier, can you?
I'm like the cat predator.
Beth, can you tell Xavier to come into the room?
Hang on. He's rolling my arm. Hello? He's gonna have to wait. Usually Howard makes the alarm guy give him handies before he gets paid.
I love that Richard Hone line above that, Monique. Steve Dahl's wife got a colonoscopy.
Colonoscopy first.
Okay, so we decided to do a show tonight. Listen, Johnny is really not feeling well, so he's got a fever. He's not feeling well, but he decided to come on and sounds like Punchy the Whale is exactly right.
I do?
No.
Xavier does.
Hello there.
Oh, hello there. Hi.
Oh,
Oh, hi. God, so weird. You know, he was trying to tweak the voice before he came on, and just at that right moment, it sounded exactly like me. I'm not going to lie, Xavier. It did. It sounded exactly.
yeah, that was a little weird.
Yeah, it was a little weird.
A little on the weird side, that's right.
Little on the weird side.
Yeah, it was accurate.
Yeah. Okay, so we decided to do a show tonight because it's Friday night after Thanksgiving.
Thank you, Kate.
We really
Gobble gobble.
Yes.
Gobble gobble. We really wanted to talk about this week's shows and a couple of other things that happened between this week and last week. So, we really want to go into the whole Beth colonoscopy. You would think that she was the first human being
Well, I
to
have a
have
question.
ever gone to the doctor. Yes, Dennis.
I have a question because colonoscopies are usually for people that are 50 and older. And Beth runs around saying it's 48. Just saying. Just kind of
No,
throwing it out there.
actually, for women, they did change it to 45 not that long ago. I remember when I went in for my
Oh.
my yearly, they said, it's just about time for you to do a colonoscopy. And I, too, put it off.
In the
I
butt.
didn't. Yeah.
In the butt.
Go ahead, Monique.
No, I was just going to say, I didn't do it the way she did. I mean, they made such a big
production
fucking
crew?
Exactly.
Lighting, industrial
Exactly.
lighting, electric, and everything.
Exactly. They made such a big stink out of it. But the reality
So what?
is,
Big stink.
if you don't have really...
Massive stink.
If you don't have colon cancer in your family, generally they will tell you that you can do, without getting too graphic, you just kind of poop in a plastic thing and you
Poop
send
in a
it
box.
Yeah, you poop in a
You
box,
mean
basically.
the smear and then put it in a Ziploc bag and
No,
then
no,
they
no,
check
no,
it
no,
for-
no, 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 no. What they
for-
do? No, what they do is like you have to put this thing over your toilet, which is like a, which is like its own
What kind of
little.
shit HMO do you have? No pun intended.
I mean, really, that is a pretty shitty insurance there. They're making you
it's
shit in a box.
No, it's a kit. It's a kit, you jerk.
It's a kit.
And so it goes.
Is it like, the making home food kits? I mean,
It
poop in a
sits-
box food
It
kit?
sits over your toilet, and then when you have to poop, you just poop into it, and then you close it up like a Chinese container.
Your doctor, Mo, your doctor might be a fecophiliac, just so you know. Because
Exactly.
normally all they do is ask for literally a sample from the toilet paper that you use. You put it in a Ziploc bag. Yellow and blue make green.
We're
You
not
put it in-
doing
Melvin.
no.
You put
We're
it
not
in the
doing our
envelope and
dog's
it goes-
DNA. We
No,
are doing
that's
no.
usually how they do it.
Wait, Melvin.
Your doctor might be a fecophiliac. Oh, 300. You must have had a BOGO.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
a deal. He
Who
talked
are
him
you?
down.
Xavier, I thought you two were close. You didn't know Monique is still on the Uncle Vanya medical plan for the night.
Apparently
Vanya.
not.
I told him the other day I was on such a shitty medical plan that they didn't even pay for my flu shot. And I went in to get a flu shot like 2 weeks ago or so, and they're like, it's not covered under your healthcare plan.
Oh God.
And it'll be like $47. I was like, fuck you. All right,
It's
bye.
like-
Christina Brown laughs at your fucking health plan.
Yeah, no kidding.
Hey, John, most of
Yeah.
Mo's doctor's exams start with, Psst, hey.
So anyway, it was a kit, and you put it together, you poop in the thing, you fold it all up, you send it into them, and then they tell you that you're fine. And that's it. And then see you in like 5 years or 10 years or whatever. Poop in a box.
I love that $47 copayment. She's like, well, it's too weird if it's 50 or 20. Well, let's give her a weird, obtuse number like 47. She'll buy that.
47.50. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. And
It's such a stupid number.
just
Well,
on principle, I
hey,
said,
hey,
fuck
How
you.
did they come up? Yeah.
The upside of Beth's colonoscopy is they found Kyrie Irving's fucking ring while they were up there.
That's why she went to Brooklyn. Oh my God.
Apparently.
Who had Uncle Vanya on the Gunk bingo card?
Who has a better crossover
Nice.
dribble, Beth in 1989 or Kyrie Irving now?
Kyrie.
Princess Man hands.
Yes, you mail your poopy. Yes, that's what you do. You mail your
Wow.
poopy.
It's a
Why do I
shitty
get
The
it?
new definition. It's sent by UPS. It's a new definition of brown.
Go Brown.
Go brown.
Hey, is there a show we're talking about?
Oh wait, yes. I told you to be 3 hours.
Oh,
So-
3 hours. You're being optimistic.
You know what? People
Yes, I
hate
am.
when we talk about ourselves. I don't know why, but I just
I
find
wasn't
it
talking
always
about
so
myself.
amusing.
I never talk about myself.
Right? Why can't-
What can Bro do for
I mean,
you?
just a vintage sizzle chest zinger right off the bat. What can Brown do for you? Is that a UPS callback?
It's a callback to UPS.
Thank you, Shane. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
With your
Oh my god, so cute. Okay, so we're gonna start our show on. We're gonna start a show with
we are?
a clip that John had sent me for the last show we did,
Oh,
which was the Beth Yacht Girl thing. So this was just like this really weird, subtle comment that Howard made when Emily Ratatouille was on about how these modeling agencies will call girls to go out on dates with guys or to go to parties where they need like pretty girls to be and stuff like that.
And girls like Beth.
Hey, just a quick while you have that picture up. Look at the picture on the left. Is that not Ron Perlman's jaw or what?
oh my God!
Look at that.
I know that's Hellboy.
She can crack,
Howard
crack open
Hellboy.
fucking cannonballs with those things.
Beth's of Anarchy.
Yeah, exactly.
That's anarchy. Wow.
So I just wanted to play this little clip. It doesn't really have anything to do with tonight's show either, but since you had sent it to me in the last time and we missed out
Yeah,
on it, let's
it's a
just play
big-
it real quick. Okay, here we go.
And there were a couple weird moments, but the guy who was actually paying for me to be there, barely talked to me other than saying like, thanks for coming. But there were also other people there, other women who.
She's basically talking about how she gets paid to
Be there.
to be there.
What a,
And-
what a boring voice. She makes NPR like a cat.
oh my God, the most boring human being.
Oh, she has all
God,
the.
you're good looking, honey.
She has
Holy
all the
shit.
personality of like a brown piece of paper. I mean,
Squid.
seriously, there's literally nothing going on there.
She was on SNL like a couple of days after that. On
I saw that. Was
it Keenan Thompson bit or the?
Yeah. She was playing like a panel. She said nothing.
Yeah,
she said, like,
she's
a few
sitting
lines.
down and like literally that's her life skill, sitting down.
Looking pretty. That's it. Her life
Yeah.
skill
Yeah.
Her
is
special
to
skill
have
on
been
the
on a
resume.
video and gotten massive success from it. And
Yeah.
all she does is basically show off her body on Daily Mail.
Correct.
I mean, that's pretty
Yeah.
much
That's
her
pretty much,
talent. But
Yeah.
but please do go on about how you're objectified and how men see you as a sex object. Go on, please. All right, I'm gonna play the clip. We'll come back to it on the
talk
other
to me
side.
other than saying like, thanks for coming. But there were also other people there, other women who like really made a point of they didn't need him to come up to them. They went up to him. And they got more out of that relationship than I did. I never saw him again,
Yeah. There's a line.
Yeah.
My wife was telling me the modeling agency would call and say, hey, there's a party in Dubai and they want models there.
Whore.
And she always worked a lot, so she was able to say no to that. She wasn't
She
comfortable
was
with
able
that kind
to say
of
no.
thing.
Did you
But
see the
that's a
difference?
whole
Yeah.
other thing. These modeling agencies, they're kind of pimping people out.
That'll be
Come on,
$20.
go to a
That'll be
party
20
and-
dinar, please.
Exactly.
You are a prostitute. There is nothing more glamorous about that offer. You are a prostitute. It is the same thing. It is nothing about that that's glorified.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? He was trying to, listen, Beth could tell him any story she wants. We all know how that scene works. And thank you, Christina. Oh, Dr. Christina Brown, MD.
Doctor.
Well, this is I'm thinking about this. I remember back in the day, like doing a Google search on Beth Ostrowski prior to meeting Howard. She didn't exist on the internet.
She did. Actually, I did a Google search
There's
on her.
literally like one. There's
She,
one fucking thing on
Ames
there.
ads.
When she was dating one of these hot Broadway guys.
No,
Yeah.
I'll tell you what was there way back in the day, like when they first met. Because as you know, she was a fit model, and there were tons of
Fit
pictures
model.
of her. There were tons of pictures of
Nah,
her
she was-
online.
she
What
was
fit
a
is
spe-
that, though?
Listen to me, you guys. There were tons of pictures
Go
of her
ahead.
online.
Linebacker?
She used to do a lot of bridal fit. She didn't do swim because I would have known her if she did, but she did a lot of bridal, and there were a ton of pictures of her doing bridal photos and stuff like that, but just for shit showrooms, not even good bridal. Not
bridal,
Claire
like-
Wang or Monique
Oh,
Lullier.
bridal, like what they have at the stables?
Yeah. Ship bridal at
okay,
1385 Broadway.
Let's keep it real. That was like a
Saddles and
very-
bridal.
Very local photo shoot. No fucking better than the penny saver.
Beth, I never thought I could jerk off to an Ames catalog
But
until you came along.
she was getting a lot. So okay, you know what? So point taken. But what part of that is she
saw
was
that
working? She was super busy. Busy doing what?
Sizzle Chest says people in Dubai don't like the Flintstones, but people in Abu Dhabi do.
See,
Wow, that's classic sizzle chest.
Wow.
That's a great comment, Dum Dum.
Hello, Dum Dum.
The Great Gazoo, Joe Rockhead, Flintstone. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God. Okay. I don't know what
She-
moments.
Wait.
What's
Beth has its own quote page? No.
for
No.
fuck's
For fuck's sake, no.
you know, I'm already
Somebody look
stupid
that
as this. I don't need to fucking dumb myself down.
Is it because Mr. Pinky smells like strawberries? Is that what it's going to be like?
Do you have to author your own quote page, or is that not? Did Brian Von Holt do that?
Brainy
you know what?
quotes.
Oh, I got distracted by I'm at Amanda
Wait,
Pete's
I
quote
have
page.
to
I'm
go
sorry.
look. I have to go look at
Yeah,
that.
go look, and if you can share the page, by all means, do so.
I will do that.
Jesus.
Hang on, I have to. I googled herpes medication for some reason.
Hey, look at that.
Okay, so now we're gonna get into
Good
Beth
Lord.
and her picture.
Smart girl glasses.
Smart girl glasses.
What a waste.
And this was after the colonoscopy. And she decided that she would post this to say, "Oh my God, look how thin I am."
Of course.
And she didn't
Look at the
realize
face.
that she would
It's
trigger.
Madonna-ish.
Yeah, she didn't realize she would trigger people with eating disorders. She didn't even know what eating disorders (ED) was. She thought it was erectile dysfunction.
What's an eating disorder?
Yeah, she didn't know. And so apparently she deleted this after the fact. I don't know. Like, honestly, there's no way she has that thigh gap. There's just...
Oh, that's photoshopped way in there.
You think?
That
Look at the
is-
face. It's like not even like a human face.
It's not a
It's-
human face.
Look at the texture on her right
I
cheek.
almost think they're outsourcing their
And then
fucking
she has-
photoshopping.
And she looks.
Point.
She looks like she's got a fucking buffalo's tail coming out of her fucking neck.
It's horrible.
What's going on at its neck there? I mean, that looks.
That's some weird shit going on right there, man.
I want the
That's
Port
like,
Jefferson Junior
that-
High School to be looking at this.
That's not
photo.
normal human physiology right there.
No, it's far from it.
There's some shit going on.
That's yeah.
She's in that Madonna like
Yeah, no,
thing now,
absolutely.
like that
Yes.
picture that was
Yep.
posted today.
Too much
Well,
definition.
it's
too
not even-
skinny. Yep.
It's just it's clearly just a fucking filter and then some creative Photoshop.
Anorexics
and it did,
don't-
and it did black and white too, which is the best way to hide shit. Black and white is the key. The best
Okay.
way to
I
do
know.
things.
See, the shading is very
It was-
weird. Like,
The texture between the neck and the face is not even the same. And you gotta
shading
keep in
here.
mind that was the best picture of like the 30 pictures she took. That was
Think
the
of that for a
best one.
second.
That
and
was
look
the
at
best
how
one.
like this is like cut out over here. It's just so weird.
Oh yeah, totally. It's totally contoured with the little fucking the eraser
Contour
tool.
to it. Yeah.
So Howard was very, very passively proud of this photo, even though she had to take it down. I'm realizing something about his relationship with her. Like he loves that she's practically anorexic and stupid.
Of course.
Like,
of course.
Yeah.
This is what he wants, and she gives it to him. So, and she's
Well-
gonna ride that camel to the very fucking end.
Ooh, the thing is, he wants it for himself because remember, he wants to be the skinny, pretty girl. Always wants.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah. So I mean, it's his fantasy. He's living vicariously through it.
Yes, he
that's
is.
something.
So let's hear a little bit about what happened during the making of this photo.
How
Sure
exciting!
was.
Well, meanwhile, how shocking was I said there were like 10
Yeah, I
Karens.
supposedly triggered women with eating disorders, so I actually apologized because I never even thought that.
Never
I-
thought.
I
Never
really was coming
thought.
from a place
It was
of
dumb.
heart.
It was
A
dumb
place
as
of
shit.
heart.
People get
Me
triggered.
posting that?
No,
Oh,
these
God.
people they get triggered. People get triggered by everything now.
I had a
What are you
greenbacks.
supposed to do in the world?
Listen to
The
Beth.
world
Oh,
needs
thank
to
you, Ida.
change for everybody's trigger.
Oh,
But I
right.
have to
People are
say-
just living their lives.
Yes,
Robin,
Beth.
I was
Robin.
crushed when that woman wrote that, and then a couple more women said that I also triggered their EDs, which I thought.
So
you all
funny.
knew was
It's really
erectile
fucking
dysfunction,
funny,
but
Beth.
Yeah,
Apparently,
what
it's
is it?
eating
If it's not
disorder.
that?
Oh, she didn't know what it
but
was
then
either.
So many
Idiot.
other people wrote how now they're making that call to schedule
Right,
their colonoscopy
right,
or
Right, sure.
stories of family members who have passed
Listen
away
to that
because
voice.
they
What are the odds? What are the odds that Marianne from Brooklyn is going to call in 2 weeks and say, "Beth, because of you, I
Yeah.
went and got a colonoscopy"?
I think it already called up and did the celebration dance. I believe I heard that.
Absolutely.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
kidding.
it already did that. Yeah.
We should mention Ida Greenbacks, by the way,
Yes.
up front with another.
29.99.
Oh, I did not see Ida. I was on the other page.
I
Hi, Ida.
recognize it right
That-
away.
I know,
That
Xavier's
voice,
up.
that voice is like getting I don't know, like a tube up your dick and like having it expand. I mean, that's how much that voice hurts.
It sounds like a Gilda Radner character.
Yes.
She makes Xavier's
That seems
Chipmunk
logical.
voice sound like B. Arthur.
That was fucking amazing. We fucking paid good money for that effect, you motherfucker.
By the way, David,
We
the violinist.
spent tens of pennies for that.
Great comment. Where most men would want a young wife for sex, Howard wants for the proximity to youth, even if manufactured. Great use of proximity, David. By the way, I want to
Yes.
thank David. He came on the Deafening Wino Forever comments, and he said he played the Viper Room as a violinist.
Really?
So we'd like to have you
No
on,
shit.
David, and interview you about the Viper Room. We quoted Xavier in his 200. By the way, Xavier, how much is a beer at the Viper Room?
It's been a while, man, but it ain't cheap. Any nightclub in LA.
$14?
You're like looking about like sub $20 for a drink. It's if you go at the
All
right
those
time.
strip places are so
Yeah.
expensive. Yeah.
And I want- I don't
but that's
wanna-
like it's kind of like a nightclub thing.
I don't want
Vegas,
to
Las-
club and over the head with that. I'll stop right. This is the last comment I want just for 3. So Xavier says it holds 200 people maximum. How do you turn a profit if you only pack in 200 people?
Drinks. There's a
Drinks.
cover.
Right.
There's a cover.
course.
There's a cover.
You say drugs? Drugs?
There's a cover. There's a
Oh.
cover.
There's a
as well.
cover. There's drinks are expensive, and you got to figure that the majority of people are having mixed drinks, not just beer.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
those are not cheap.
Yeah,
The first,
jealous.
the first thing they do is, do you want to run a tab? I'm like, oh, no.
I remember that's that classic story of how I met Scott Baio, because that's down. I was at where was I? At the Hard Rock.
Scott Bale.
Xavier, do you remember the
Willie Ames is
Mondrian?
doing an opening.
Leif Garrett was starting.
Yes.
The Willie Ames.
Xavier, do you remember where the Mondrian Hotel was, which was like
hang on,
across the
hang
street?
on. Scott Bale just showed up. Hang on. Check
Oh,
out this special
God.
effect. Hey, what's up, Scott? How's it going? You good? What? No?
He's like,
What's going on? Oh, you're all quiet now?
Oh, sure. Now when we need her to perform, she
Okay. Woof, woof. She said, fuck you, and
yeah,
left.
fuck you.
he's like, I'm sorry, I was invading the Capitol.
Sorry, guys.
Xavier. Xavier, do you remember
Yes.
where where's Radio Gaga? She would know this. Do you know where the Mondrian Hotel used to be? It was right across the street from the Hard Rock, which was very in at the time. That's where I met. That's the whole start of the whole Scott Baio story.
You were at Planet Hollywood. Admit it.
No, I've never been to Planet Hollywood, but I'm pretty sure it was Hard Rock, and there was like a band playing downstairs, and then upstairs is where you could eat, and there was like a rooftop as well, and that's where I met Scott Baio. That classic night of Scott Baio passing
Classic
out.
Scott Baio.
The
Was he
classic
by
Baio-
himself? Was he by himself, Monique?
No. I
Was
had
his hair,
no.
was his hair parted in the middle?
No, I had a really, I had a really great friend who had moved out to Hollywood to be an actor.
Holy
and
moly.
We were really great friends, and he was friends with him, and we all just hooked up for drinks and whatever. And he wanted to come back to our room. I mean, everybody knows the story. I'm not
Can't
gonna.
imagine
Yeah.
why.
Yeah, I can't imagine why. Yeah,
No
but he wound up
idea.
passing out on the couch.
Didn't Aaron
with his
Moran out his
pants
penis
down.
as being like 2 inches or something like that?
Aaron Moran's brother is wants a piece of him bad.
Yeah. Well,
he
but no,
insulted
honestly,
her death, and yeah.
I'm pretty sure at some point before she kicked the bucket, she outed him as having like this minuscule penis.
Well,
I think you're right.
As you all know, he passed out on our couch while we were studying him. We were just studying him.
Really?
Passed out on our couch with his pants halfway down, and he just fell out, and that was it.
Oh,
And
did you take a look at Little Chachi?
I did not look at Little
Little
Chachi.
Chachi.
We just laughed
Good
so
old
hard.
days
To
with
this
you.
day, we laugh about that fucking story. Yeah.
Did you go, he's passed out. He's happy to, he's passed out.
I'm only on slide 2, clip
Goodbye,
number 2.
son.
So
Son. Hello,
3
Bruce.
hours.
Nothing can hold
I
me
did-
when I hold you.
I found it curious though that at least twice he said
He
she
did get
called
Pam.
me. She called me, and he's like, and I saw that picture and I called her because she was in another part of the house, and I just wanted to throw that out there because I thought it was kind
Well,
of
I mean, the thing is 15,000 square feet, and it has its own wing.
Yeah.
Of
So
course.
I
We
mean,
know that for a fact.
You gotta make a phone call because I mean, Jesus, intercoms don't work that well.
So
You know what's really funny?
Hold
from
on.
I said, man, I'm shocked you posted that. I mean, you can't, because like normally she'd call me up and go, or not call me up and say to me,
I'm so busted. So busted. Of course she called you. They don't. They're not never in the same space at the same time. It's just not.
Yeah. According to him, like they're always together and they're in this gigantic fucking 15,000 square foot home, but he's never really like anywhere near her. You know that.
No.
Yeah.
It has its own pink wing.
Yeah.
Pink wing.
Listening to the show, doesn't it remind you of what you ever see? I mean, I've never been to AA, but you see reenactments of it on on TV and stuff. This show is like an AA meeting where you don't bring up specific names and you use weird pronouns and you're trying to protect. There's nothing substantial ever exchanged.
I have a feeling AA meetings actually may be interesting. This does not qualify as interesting.
You're right. That is an insult to every AA meeting.
I mean, there's nothing interesting going on.
Yep.
Yeah, I absolutely think they have intercoms in the mansion. Absolutely. No, but you know what? They probably don't use it because it's probably been there for the last 15 years.
Thank you, Todd.
Oh my God, Todd! Thank you.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh, I love Todd. Todd knows I love him. Yeah.
He's crazy in love.
Do you think Todd has more than Chachi?
Yes. that was good. That was good. All right, let me continue. Let me continue with Beth.
Kyle Lowry money.
Let me continue with Beth and her chatting about.
Play it.
Okay.
Anyway.
Anyway.
I'm
Why
gonna talk to
can't
Beth
people
about.
just enjoy a person's beauty?
Fucking.
Oh my God.
Mouth.
Fuck
Why do they
you.
have to...
The show that made a living.
Jason will share the picture with you, and you can comment, Robin, if you want.
Okay. Oh, it's so
Isn't it?
cute.
So cute.
It's cute. but
Oh
it's
my
so
God!
cute.
It sounds.
Well, that could be a bikini bottom.
It's so cute. Fuck you, Robin. By the way, I feel like he's been listening to our show because he has brought up so many. Dennis, am I wrong?
Howard.
Oh, absolutely. Every time you did
Dude,
something,
there's no doubt.
he brings up the stuff afterwards. What
Yes!
we did what did you call him out on? Oh shit. Because listening to that show makes my brain fucking shrink.
I know.
We we did that whole it was a show we did 2 weeks ago, and he brought up the whole thing right afterwards. He actually piece by piece brought it up.
Yes,
And I can't
what was
fucking
it?
I can't fucking think of it. God damn! I go into coma listening to that show.
I know.
It's brutal.
It is beyond
It's
brutal.
like
This week,
if Stanley Kubrick remade, if he was alive, if he redid Clockwork Orange.
Oh, the Halloween.
Clockwork Orange. They would use the Stern Show instead of all that violent imagery.
No! It makes 2001: A Space Odyssey look like a car race movie. I mean,
oh my God,
I mean,
yes.
that's how bad it is. And then, yes,
It's
it was the
sad.
Halloween stuff. It was when we
Yes,
talked
it was
about the
the Halloween
Halloween
stuff.
shit.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And he brought up out of nowhere the fucking lobby,
Random.
which he hasn't been to in
Oopies.
2 years.
Yes.
Oopies,
Yes.
staff,
Oopsies.
300
Oopsies.
writers.
300 writers.
So
I mean,
yeah, you're right. And so, and the whole like Eric the Midget thing, because we're going to be doing that whole show, which by the way is coming. I swear to you, but it's just a lot of work. That's all.
you know what to do. You know what. to
But
So-
by the way, I'm sharing that tab with the Beth quotes in case you want.
Oh Jesus.
Okay.
In case you want to bring this down even more.
We'll come back to that after.
Try
the
to get brain
colonoscopy.
cells
Sure.
back.
So, so he was so proud of the fact that she then was on, of course, the usual, the blast, right? Howard Stern's wife
Blast.
makes getting
Jesus
a colonoscopy the hottest thing ever. Howard Stern's wife just did the impossible and made getting a colonoscopy the hottest thing ever. Now, let us explain. Beth Stern just took to Instagram and showed off the, quote, incentive for getting a colonoscopy. Besides the fact that it's vital to preventing and treating colon cancer, the supermodel showed off her insanely shredded stomach and legs for days following the procedure, along with a message about weight loss during the test preparation. I have no words. I have no words.
I no.
I'm speechless. If you haven't had one, the preparation for tests can be a little uncomfortable. That includes not eating for a day before the exam. Like that's a problem for her. Plus, without being too specific, you're given medication to flush out the area for inspection. In the photo, Beth is sporting a tiny pair of black underwear and a special cat shirt. The family sells to raise raise money for animal rescue. As you can imagine,
Yeah,
Mrs.
okay.
Stern is smoking hot and is showing off her shredded bottom half. Woo!
Yeah, whatever takes the
Shredded.
focus off the face.
Mike Walters. Can we look up Mike Walters?
No, we've already texted him
Oh.
so many times, tweeted him.
What's
like,
his
you
background?
idiot.
Did you connect it to anything?
No, he's just the stupid writer for the Blast. All right, so here's
Okay.
here's Howard's comment on it.
Meanwhile, some publications.
Some.
Marion.
Oh my God, it's embarrassing.
Makes getting colonoscopy hot. Look at this fucking panty picture right after her. So there was a lot of fuss about this panty picture. You
A
can
lot
see
of
it on
fuss.
her.
Things going on, and I don't even know about it.
Oh, this is going
Neither
on.
did
This
anybody
is
else.
my weekend with the panty.
This is my whole weekend with the panties. My whole weekend.
And, I was just kind of surprised that
Your
I wasn't
weekend's
in on the decision.
5 days.
Yeah, he was upset that he wasn't in on her decision to show that picture. Meanwhile, she's the same person who showed a picture on Ellen in front of millions of people on Ellen's show of her in underwear packing a bag, right? She had on like heels and underwear, and she was squatting on the floor.
Yep.
And that was okay, though.
That's fine. That's perfectly fine.
Do you guys, speaking of not getting permission, do you guys remember the time that they did the Get Well Robin, and she posted the not Photoshop picture of Stern, and he did, and so he looks like he's like this 80-year-old
The one with
man.
like this with the
In
with
hers,
the-
yes, and then in his, he's like completely like sandblasted by some industrial fucking equipment. That was pretty funny. Oh wait, okay, back to the poopy. Sorry.
Well, this whole thing, as you can see here, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8 clips about the colonoscopy. So, Beth did like a PSA about it. Beth, I mean, she just,
Monique,
Yeah.
I'm
Is
sorry
that
to interrupt you.
is that a skinny Robin
I'm just gonna
on the
step
left?
out. I'm gonna step out. I'm gonna grab some McDowell's. I'll be right back.
Okay.
oh, I know.
McDowell's.
I noticed that Mr. Pibbs was on with us.
Hey, is that a skinny Robin right there? That's Robin's looking pretty skinny. Looks like she dropped a couple lbs in that
I
picture.
just thought this was a funny picture that looks like a colonoscopy with like the blonde chick with the doctor like looking over her. I don't know.
What's the name?
I'm more curious what Sister's doing over there.
She's getting that shit together.
Or getting the shit out.
And she's like, I'm gonna blast that hoe's butthole.
All right, so let's listen to a little bit about Beth and her colonoscopy. And it's shocking to me that I have to tell you, I went through hours of listening to Sirius. And,
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. My apologies.
I know, I'm just kind of is there like a good reason? Like,
No.
people are such children. It's quite shocking, actually. All right, so let's listen to a couple of things about the colonoscopy.
Is schedule a colonoscopy, which can't.
All right, this is her PSA, and she can't even get the words out. Just listen to it.
Which I'm sure you've already said this, and I'm sure Robin has said this, but colon cancer is the second most, the leading cancer of women.
The second most leading
after
cancer.
breast
Quite the
cancer. And
wordsmith,
if you
isn't
catch
she?
it early, it's completely curable if you catch it early enough.
Yeah.
So it's so important. And the age used to be 50 for women, but now they're saying 45. So I'm 49. I had yet to get one, so I scheduled it. I did it. It was a positive experience. It was the best nap I ever had, which I'm sure you can attest to that. It was.
She napped for 12 hours.
I came back feeling on top of the world, and I wanted to share my experience. And then I was getting dressed right after I got home, and I
She
felt
is a slow
so
adult.
thin because all the poop was washed out of me.
Well, let's talk about it.
And I posted a picture, and I ended up feeling horrible from the
Oh, stop
triggering
it.
of
That's amazing.
Your fans were like, hey, fuck you. You're not getting triggered. You asshole.
She has
She's
fans?
telling you
don't
to get a
have fight with that,
colonoscopy.
but you don't have to take responsibility for how they feel about themselves.
Oh, you
That's
tell
not
them,
you.
Robin. You're so
Yes.
All
proud.
the women out there, you post for breast cancer awareness. I think you got to go topless. You got to just show your titties. Now we're
Had a
talking.
mammogram,
Those
I
those
was
sandbags.
So you got to hear this.
Could you imagine being so bereft of entertainment purpose that you have to try to monetize or get attention off fucking colonoscopies? I tell you, when I go through Mark's friggin', this has been this is one of the 5 clear topics Howard's allowed to talk about now. Colonoscopy fits this guy gets colonoscopies that Dennis size more than Dennis size. and it's it checks all the boxes, right? It's anorexia, it's poopy, it's duties, it's wiping.
Hypochondria.
How long has he been doing the colonoscopy?
You realize, you really come to realize this show is mostly about fucking ass pipe. It really is.
This is the top
90% ass pipe.
This is the top. Right. This is the. If you say this show is about what is I've been asking
about
this
ass
for
pipe.
years. What is the show about? Who is the show for? This is the prime. I mean, this truly is its prime purpose.
Ass pipe.
Ass pipe.
It literally is.
What? Thank you,
And
Mike.
then his obsession with anal. His obsession with anal and gay sex. It checks all the boxes. It's everything. This is this prime.
Oh, people in YouTube are having so much fun tonight because they're such fucking children. It's very delicious. Let's continue on.
Delicious.
It's delicious.
A North Shore. I love that. David, the violinist. I smell a North Shore Colonoscopy Center collab for the future.
And two masters, simply put, the rectal area gets a lot of attention in Howard.
Let's continue on.
Anyway,
This is
she
so
was feeling
bad.
so on a high after her colonoscopy.
So on a high.
Clean bill of health. It was her first colonoscopy, and every minute she's like, "I loved it. I loved it."
She's now
Loved.
a fan of colonoscopy.
Loved.
So she goes
Yep.
to like Sal and schedule one every
Is
couple of weeks.
That's what she's like. I would. They told her she doesn't have to come back for like 10 years or something, and she was like, "No. I'm gonna." She loved the whole thing. I think she was very afraid of it, and then when it turned out to be so nothing.
Right.
But here's the thing: what she was afraid of
You know I can't stop these clips.
I know.
was the prep.
Uh-huh.
The
Well,
colonoscopy.
Part of it, yeah.
Because she was saying to me, I don't think I could drink a 64-gallon thing of
64
Gatorade
gallons?
in an hour. I'm going to explode.
Did she say gallons?
She never
He
drank
said gallons.
She doesn't drink
Yeah.
anything,
Gallons. Holy shit.
64 gallons.
except for maybe a glass of wine, every
You see
night.
it? You see
Every
what I
night.
mean about
Doesn't drink
getting
water.
stupider when you
So
listen to
she's
the
like,
show? You see what I mean?
Yeah.
And with
yeah.
no hyperbole, you get stupider. You lose brain cells when you 64 gallons, folks, not ounces. It's gallons.
Gallons. And a glass of wine occasionally.
You think Dennis is what it says 79 IQ? You think you
Oh,
see where he gets it from?
That's a 79 IQ. The thing is, Beth has to be used to this because before it went to Abu Dhabi, it had to do this type of treatment. I've heard about those guys.
Beth
I don't even know
dumped
what
the
to
prep
say.
drink.
Sorry. Okay.
Do you think they gave her the virgin test when she got to Abu Dhabi too? She's put
Which
she just
virgin?
crazy glued in a ShamWow in there and call it a virginity.
Exactly.
I was afraid which virginity you're talking about.
Yeah, well, ShamWow goes both ways.
Okay, so this is a kind of long clip, so we're gonna have to break it up, and
Kinda long?
It's always hard for me to break these things up, but this is Beth and Howard explaining the entire process of a colonoscopy for the caring audience, for the people that need to know.
Yes, the people out
for the fans.
So, again, Beth had a good experience. She didn't have to drink all that fluid. I was telling him how you took the 12 pills.
Oh my gosh, there's a new system where it's 12
Oh my
pills
gosh.
the night before with 16 ounces of water. Then you
Right.
wait an hour, you drink another 16 ounces. That night is when you sit on the toilet and clear yourself out, which it only happened twice for me. I slept the whole night through. I woke up and at 6 a.m., 12 more pills, 16 ounces, back on the pot, clean yourself out, go to the
Listen
appointment.
to this,
It
though.
was
She's
so
leaving
easy.
out. She's leaving out the key detail. First of all, I was torturing her. I told her I was going to come visit her while she was due, and that made her nuts.
What are you going to share?
Duding.
Here's what I'm going to share. So Beth,
Is he complimenting her for being modest during
Wait, listen. This is so crazy.
duty came out.
No duty came
It
out.
was liquid.
Water.
Flushes.
Was it
liquid.
brown or white?
It
Water.
was clear.
Clear water. So she says to me, I must. She
Clear.
doesn't do this.
She has no
It
poop.
doesn't even make
She
sense.
doesn't
This
poop,
is
everybody.
This is how every woman should be. In
I
my
should have
opinion.
shown
This
She
is
just
how every woman should be.
photosynthesized.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait. Stop
She's doing
this.
the
Stop.
thing
Can you stop this?
She photosynthesizes.
I mean, it's a plant. I mean, are you serious? I mean,
I know.
literally, not
I
one,
just-
Yeah,
no brown.
Melvin, I was gonna say Melvin. Instead of champagne, I was gonna say it's silicone or saline, and she injects it right into her Franken-test.
Sure. I just stand in the sun and I make food through osmosis.
High voltage 75. It's shown that long haul truckers like this type of conversation.
But this went on for hours, guys. Hours.
Clear poop.
Clear poop. He's so proud of her. This is how all women should be. They should eat like 5 gummy bears a day.
Gummy bears, fat ass.
What happened to the Lucky Charms?
Exactly.
She was Dorito Rexic for a while, right? Remember her entire diet was just chips.
Yes, and then she was on cereal for a while. She would eat boxes of it, and now she's back to, I guess, thinspiration. What, babe?
Do you guys see a pattern that he essentially enjoys an infantile-like wife, and then he had the whole thing where he was into babysitter porn? I mean, anybody connecting the dots here?
Absolutely. He's stunted at 13.
It is no. He's just lucky that they canceled To Catch a Predator.
Why do you think
he would eventually been on that show?
Who doesn't bring up their granddaughter? I mean, that's right in line with what you're talking about. Why do you think it's
true? The reason they keep that granddaughter away.
That's right. Beth is a grandmother. She is a step grandmother. There's that's exactly what she is. You can't possibly utter those words and her at the same time.
Oh my God!
All right, let me finish this clip just so we can be done with it. Hang on.
Honey, I think I'm doing something wrong. I go, what do you mean? She goes, I haven't had any duty.
Oh my God!
I said, that's impossible.
I don't say duty. I just said I didn't
I'm
go.
doing for
I
the
don't
radio.
say duty.
Yeah.
You said duty.
I don't say
He's
duty.
on satellite.
My duty.
He's on satellite. Why is he censoring
I don't say
himself?
Duty.
He thinks it's funny.
So I even asked the doctor. I was concerned because it was just.
So she says to me, "There's nothing coming out." She goes, "Just water, clear water." I go, "Honey, you must be. Maybe you are. Maybe you're not human. Maybe
I
you're
thought there was maybe a gummy bear lodged over there.
I said, you know what? I got nervous. I said, you know what's going to happen when this guy sticks this the camera up your ass? Number one, he's going to find.
I know, how cringy is this?
From years ago, maybe.
I'm having like flashbacks.
Even these pills aren't getting it out, because you never go to the bathroom that much. It's impossible to take
you
these
imagine
pills and
bragging
some kind of
about
shit
this?
come out.
No!
She swears on the life of
But even worse, your husband, Monique.
But it was such a wonderful feeling.
You
of
were so,
cleanse.
but
Sickly feeling. You didn't cramp. You didn't.
Monique, you go to a
Nothing.
dinner party with your
I
husband, and he's bragging about
dude, you
your
gotta be jealous.
colonoscopy.
My wife.
Could you
shit.
imagine that?
Because he has nothing else to talk about these days.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Oh
like
my
the
God.
colonoscopy is one of those cleared topics that he goes to no matter. Have you ever seen a human being get a colon more than Howard does? Every month if you go through Mark's friggin' pick any month, he starts a monologue off with, if you can call it that, with colonoscopies.
This show is so bankrupt of ideas. It's either talking about this or Beth picking up a 7-10 split in that fucking bowling alley behind the curtain.
Oh, Affy is so right. So I hate his low register, strained voice right after the.
That's his sincere voice.
Right after the Rob Zombie song, he goes into that voice.
Well, you realize I can't get off this page because I have to play the rest of the clips. But the next one I wanted to play was about, of course, as you all know, that when Beth does go for her colonoscopy, the doctor is going to be so turned on by her that he's going to have a boner.
Of course.
While he's doing the colonoscopy. All right, so it's only 16 seconds. Let me just play it real quick.
Pibble
She's
girl.
standing there, but the tiniest panties I ever saw.
Tiniest.
You never saw those panties before.
He
I never
loves
saw
it.
those panties. I don't know
Hang
what
on,
you
hang
got,
on.
but I went, hope you didn't wear those for your colonoscopy. These guys probably had a bone the whole time.
Jesus.
Can you imagine? This is how he's thinking about it. And then he also decided that
He's a cuck.
he wanted to go. Yeah,
He's a
Brent.
cuck.
He's Brent
He's a
without
cuck.
the pornos.
Cuck-a-doodle-doo. Cuck.
Wow.
He decides that he wants to go with her to the colonoscopy because he needs to be like the tough guy
Jerking off in the
sitting
corner?
in the waiting room because he's so concerned that Beth is that the doctors are going to get turned on by her.
He's
here.
hoping.
Jesus Christ.
Listen, hang on.
I loved it.
Well, first of all,
I loved it. I loved it.
was really nervous. because I don't want her naked on a table around any men. And
You
I
tell
want.
them what you wanted.
Without him
Naked.
jerking
What
off to
you
it.
wanted to write on my butt cheek.
Oh yeah, I was going to tattoo property of Howard Stern because that'll scare a motherfucker.
And the New York
You know?
Our
Knicks.
doctor is the sweetest man in the world.
So, I had like horrible. So I said, I'm going with you for the colonoscopy. And she goes, no. I said, I just want to be sitting out there like an enforcer in case those guys get any weird ideas.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Honey.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. I know. I know. I don't even know what to say.
Well,
Honey.
he's hoping he could see, Boner in those scrubs. You know how easy it is
Yeah.
to make out the outline of a penis when someone's wearing scrubs.
Do you
So-
think the
that's what he
original
was
Kyle
hoping for.
Rittenhouse brought his conceal and carry and his fucking
Oh,
kegel?
yeah. Exactly.
Kyle
So-
Wickenhouse?
So
There's
of
no way.
course,
There's no way he can carry it on his ankle. He can't lift his leg up.
so of course, at the end of this whole tirade, before they get into other things, the usual happens, which is this, and you'll know as soon as you hear it. Hang on, it's only 18 seconds. Here we go.
You really don't want to be a part of it?
Where is it?
That's probably it's probably a pause. It's probably
Here,
an
listen.
I
Just
don't know. What's going on?
Go ahead.
Are you getting dizzy because you're standing up?
No, it's just.
Why don't you bring over a stool? Yeah. I know her.
Wow.
She's getting dizzy.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
JP.
All right.
she's getting dizzy because she was standing up.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you guys wonder why she didn't get the Amanda Pete role and whipped.
My question is has she already listed colonoscopy on her IMDb?
Absolutely. It's filmed. What's that syndrome called when you wanna draw attention to yourself because
Histrionic personality.
Histrionic personality. That's
We
exactly-
went over that. We actually
Yes, we
Monique
did.
got the definition. She is line by line textbook.
It is
Yes.
100% that. It's ridiculous.
But why? Yeah, Bella Stern is right. Why is she always dizzy just from standing? She was literally only in there for maybe 15
5
minutes, 20
of
minutes.
that, yeah.
You know what nose candy does to you.
If that were legitimate, and nobody buys it, but yeah, I mean, she would be right. Doesn't eat.
Yeah,
Adderall
Steve
line.
Z. She's not healthy, but
No.
they love that. Like they love
love
that,
it.
Of course,
that
of
she's not
course.
healthy. They live for people looking at them and saying, "Oh my God, what's wrong?" And he
gotta
has done
eat
this
something.
time and time again. Sweetheart, oh, you're so dizzy.
It's
Why
the
don't you sit
same-
down?
It's kind of like she's Beth the dizzy dwarf now.
Exactly.
But you would think someone so insensitive about comments on Instagram that she would limit. I look at Amber Heard's Instagram all the time, and she has it limited to where only celebrities can comment on it, and she sort of like cherry picks what you would think, but she doesn't know what she knows. You'd
No.
get Jessica Seinfeld and Allie Wentworth, and that's it. She can't handle it. There'd only be 2 comments.
No,
So
it's not
she
only
lets-
that. It needs the masses, the entire Indian
that's what
call
I'm saying,
center
Dennis.
to praise it
But
because
her
it needs.
self-awareness is so bad she can't.
Oh, no.
She can't fathom somebody would just come on and blast and tell her the truth.
Absolutely.
That lack of self-awareness.
And beef would be a whack packer in any other universe because this is absolutely
She
a whack
is.
packer. Absolute whack packer.
She's Beth the slow adult, as they said in the chat.
I mean, honestly, High Pitch Eric is probably smarter than her.
Yeah.
Oh, he's smart like a fox.
What the hell? What the hell is this?
Is that Beth and its brothers?
We've traumatized Mike Oxlittle. He says, "I used to love that Gummy Bears cartoon theme song. No more."
Oh God.
Munchausen by Kitty.
So
There's
she.
so many things wrong with this. There's so many things wrong
Yeah, I
with
know.
this.
So I just thought it was cute for the.
You think it was cute?
That's cute. Rating
Well-
mommy's drawer.
I have nothing to do with this website. I need plausible deniability at this point.
So she goes on to talk about how
Can
she
we
called.
ex-nay the GIF? It's a
No.
Now we have to keep watching this?
Well, just for a minute. It's just for a minute. So
Just for a minute.
just for a minute.
I want to tell you why, because so they go on to talk about how she got a hold of Stephanie so that she could talk to her about sex toys because I guess it was Jimmy Kimmel's birthday. And she decided that she was going to buy them a bunch of sex toys. for Jimmy's birthday.
I have my monitor off just for the police.
And one of the sex toys was a $300 vibrator.
Damn!
Yeah, exactly.
$300?
Does that thing have like Bluetooth?
Is it like a? Can I use it as a Wi-Fi mesh system afterwards?
Exactly.
I mean, you should be able to easily watch Netflix anywhere in your home.
Exactly.
By the way, Monique, before I forget, I don't want to, but so that conversation we had about Howard and all his celebrity friends that are sober now and that weird cult they have.
Yes.
So I'm watching the morning show, that Jennifer Aniston based on the Matt Lauer thing. It's really good. It's really, really good. And so I'm just randomly all of a sudden this blonde pops on screen. And I'm like, who the hell is that? And I took a couple beats, and Molly Kimmel gets they have 3 Howard references on it so far that they said that they're doing an interview and she did Stern and then they've crowbarred Howard in 3 times and Molly Kimmel has a fucking cameo on this show. It is right in line with talk that very fucking Kimmel, Make Me a Party, Jason Bateman, that whole clique, that Aniston clique,
whole clique,
all over it.
All I know is that Ali Wentworth was on the morning show the other day, and I was going to put it on our site, but I decided not to. But I just wanted you guys to see. She had so much makeup on, like it was just almost horrific. She's a horrible person. She's not.
Well,
funny.
yes.
She's awful. Seriously, she's awful. So anyway, I wanted to talk about the $300 dildo, but
the 300. I can't even comprehend that.
I know, but listen to what she says, of course, because always playing to, it's all about him, Ed. Yeah, here we go.
Well, what was it? Stephanie had like a $300 vibrator, right?
I got that from Molly in there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a serious gift. $300
kickstart
vibrator. Why is it so good?
I was gonna get myself one too because it sounds so fancy.
Because you're so small, honey.
I'll use it on you.
I'm not interested.
I don't think I'm revealing too much. I've tried that with you. You liked it.
I'm not. I just
you don't
like
want
you.
Just
you.
Yeah, you know what, ladies? I'm enough for you. You don't. When you get me, you don't need a vibrator. I'm a real man.
You think he puts a
when you're with me, right?
You think he puts a condom on the vibrator?
Yeah.
Need you.
Yes.
I do.
To clarify, that dildo had a strap on for Howard.
I was thinking
let's be honest about this.
I was visualizing that Gary puppet.
If there's a dildo involved in their sex acts, is definitely strapped onto Beth and with his tushy in the air.
Look at that photo. Who made that?
I don't know. I looked up Howard Stern Thanksgiving, and this came up.
You gotta be shitting me.
Don't you love that? Isn't that delicious? So we were so excited.
It's like Howard with a better nose.
Yes,
it is.
So we were so amazed and excited that Howard was going to be on for Thanksgiving this week.
No, we weren't. No, we weren't. We weren't excited. Nobody knew.
I'm kidding.
Maury boy, I was thinking the same thing. She's completely asexual.
I found that at 8 o'clock in the morning.
So true, Maury boy 57. She's asexual. I'm not buying it for 1 second.
That thing is as dry. That's as dry as the Sahara Desert.
I don't know, man. I got a feeling the Knicks are involved somewhere.
Knicks.
It's like at the end of the season, she gives her own 6-man award out.
So he tried to. So basically, what happened is, as you all know, he took the summer off, and for sure he had. I can hate you. For sure, he had to make those days up, right? So he tried to make it as though he was doing this for us. He was doing it for the fans. He was doing it for us.
I thought there was a moving forward thing, though. It's not.
No. This is for us, babe. He's doing it for us.
Wow, what a magnanimous man.
He's the most amazing. Here we go. Let's hear it.
Generous. I didn't hear this, so
I can't believe they still play this opening.
Planet X.
The Howard Stern Show is on the air on Thanksgiving week. I'll tell you how that came about.
No, you're not.
What a fucking
It really
asshole.
has to do with the fans. The fans have always been so good to us, and my gift to you this Thanksgiving week is the gift of us. Yes,
contractually obligated.
Making the ultimate sacrifice. I said
Oh,
to
listen to
Sirius
it.
XM, I would like to make sure we have a show on Thanksgiving week. Most radio people
make
bail
sure.
out during this week. They do all kinds of research, and they found that a lot of listeners are away. They take vacation, schools are off, and that it's a perfect time to take vacation. I said, this is bullshit.
Such a liar.
Audience subscribes. They're
Wow.
good to us. We
Oh,
must be
he's
good to
kind of
them.
trolling
So
us.
this is,
Most
It has to. It's a troll. 100%.
I can't hear you. You must. You're
It's like
very
it's like
low
half. It's like a
Jackie,
half baked troll.
control of that.
Yes,
Hey,
you
wait.
do.
Howard's
Make it
pulling up on
happen,
Jovial.
Bob.
You're
Just
very low.
Increase your volume.
Increase your volume.
Yeah.
Say it again.
Hello.
Go ahead.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, there you are. There you are. Now I hear you.
Okay.
Good.
Wow.
I didn't touch
You
the-
did something. But anyway,
No, I was
we.
saying that before they made you stay home on
I love
made
that.
you stay home.
Made him stay home.
I
that
insist.
you wanted to do
Jesus.
shows.
That's
I
right.
love that David confused Marilyn Manson for Rob Zombie. It's the other
Exactly.
poser, David.
my God.
Doesn't matter. You're right.
So, so my idea of why this happened is that in his 79 IQ, unable to calculate how many days he actually needed to do this year, and fucked up and missed by 2 days. So he had to make it up somewhere because he's only going to do
course, Dennis.
he's only going to do 3 shows next month. I'm going to say that there's going
How
to be 3 shows.
stupid, even this audience, how
Yeah.
stupid
I
does he
mean-
think you are that you don't know he's got some extended vacation up his sleeve where he figures he's home, it doesn't matter. Let me just knock these out. I'll do some fucking half-baked, stupid cleaning out the computer bullshit, and then I will tack on. Don't be surprised if his Christmas goes from like December 10th to
Oh,
January
absolutely.
8th or something like that.
Oh, that's
Absolutely.
exactly
he's
what it's
up
going to
to.
do.
Remember when he was on vacation and the serious person defended him like, oh, he's coming up with really good ideas while he's on vacation. And meanwhile, here we are fucking talking
Exciting
about his
new
wife's
ideas.
asshole.
Exactly. You know what it is? He had on, he always backloads his guests.
Yep.
So he backloads like all these people that are really there for Sirius anyway, which is why
Yep.
half of them are in the
Exactly.
Sirius studios to begin with. But he does that every year now because we have done lists of how many people he has had on, and then all of a sudden, come November,
But look,
you know,
look what he had on, though. I mean, it was really not the set the world on fire fucking interview people. There really was. I mean, honestly, anybody really wanted to talk to. I mean,
No.
really think about that list he had. He had Paul. He had fucking Paul from the Beatles. All right, Paul McCartney from the Beatles.
for the 15th
Again,
time. Yeah.
Second time this year he's been on.
I honestly think it's easier to get Liam Gallagher from Oasis than it is Paul McCartney at this point. He's not a get. He will do this show. I think if we asked him if Monique pulled her Mon Vivant strings, we
Exactly.
could probably get Paul McCartney to do this show. He is not a
Yeah.
good get.
Hey,
He is-
lads, I'm here to talk to
Can't
Mr.
even get Lisa
Whiskers.
G.
Lisa G.
But, all right, the big thing is that there's a giant Spider-Man movie coming out, right? I mean, this is a big
Ooh.
fucking deal, right?
Can't
Big
get
fucking
Tom
deal.
Holland.
It is,
Right,
it
right.
And
is.
there's going to be 0 people from that show on the Stern Show.
And
Because
Mr.
I know it's-
Spider-Man fan, Mr. Super Spider-Man fan too,
Yeah,
right?
Spider-Man fan.
Wouldn't you do everything in your power to get some representative
Somebody
from
from
that
show.
movie on?
Somebody from the movie. Somebody. No, nobody's going to be on.
I'll tell you why. Because he's too lazy to either A, get the movie, B, watch the movie, C, figure out how to get the movie and watch the fucking movie.
Yep.
Or D, all of the above.
He
Like,
doesn't get those screeners anymore.
he doesn't get
shockingly.
and no, he doesn't know how to
No.
use them either. Like,
Well-
he's like,
79 IQ.
Put
He's
them
al-
on the internet like he
Exactly,
did. 8
Dennis.
millimeter.
He's also so stupid now that comic book movies are over his head.
Yeah.
Like he can't follow a
It's too
comic book
intellectual.
plot. Yeah, it's too intellectual for him.
Fairway Maiden, I agree with you. He does find Zendaya interesting. He loved her in that HBO movie show about all those fucked up, drugged up kids.
Oh,
which
that
I can't
was
remember
a
the name of it.
weird show.
That
Because
was
she's-
weird. I stopped watching
because
it.
she's
I couldn't
70
watch it.
pounds.
It was
too.
too much for me.
Yeah, it was too much. It was really
the
heavy.
the episode
I
where
didn't
the
start.
dad started doing the girl that turned out to be a boy.
Yes.
It's like I'm
Jesus.
out,
Yes.
I'm out.
out,
Oh,
Z.
Wow.
Well, to be honest though, he didn't talk about Spider-Man because thinks that a Spider-Man is when the dude tells her she's finished and then he blasts her in the face when she turns around.
More I'm sorry. I gotta get my Chick Hearn cough button. I'm sorry. Maury Boy
Hearn,
57
nice.
has a.
The Jello's
He-
in the
he-
fridge.
He doesn't even handle his own schedule. Some underling does the schedule. Imagine being so stupid that you can't even line up 80 days working, that you need somebody to tell you your days off when you only work fucking 80 days at a 365.
Well, think about it. He has been like basically like a zombie apocalypse held up in his mansion now for like almost 2 years.
Yep.
He has no idea. He doesn't know Monday from a Saturday at this point.
Well, wait.
Yeah, right.
Mansions, because remember, he went to Florida for a while, too.
Oh, that's right. That's
he
right.
went from one mansion to another mansion.
Monique, what's the deal? Have they lifted that fucking broadcasting Florida rule yet? What's up with that?
No, I don't think so. I thought
I heard someone say they...
I think he can't be there full time. I think he can do shows from there, but it can't be his permanent place of residence and work from there at the same time.
But essentially, it's a Zoom meeting. I mean, who cares at this point?
How do you... I told you I had somebody DM me and said that he was coming in a private jet the first week of the pandemic. He was in Florida that whole time. You don't know where he's coming from. And he's certainly not going to tell you.
Well, we do now.
Well, we do now.
Is it tile or is it carpet?
Exactly. We figured that out from the last time. Okay,
yeah, Jesus.
So also during
Suck
this
it,
show,
Howard. I know you're listening. Suck it.
So also on this show, he decided to tell us that Beth actually was invited to be on Big Brother.
No. I think there's a misunderstanding. They meant to say that Beth is going to do a bunch of brothers.
Yeah,
That's exactly.
I think they turned it down because Gary Pupper terrorizes all things.
No, it never got offered. Honestly,
no
it was never
way.
offered.
I just want to
Never
get a Gary
offered.
Pupper reference.
Listen,
No
let's be honest. The people that they're getting on Celebrity Big Brother are like
It's
two
like
steps below.
Maybe if she was like the
Ali Wentworth.
She was the contingency.
Ross the intern.
It's like in case Kirk Cameron's cousin falls out. Well,
Exactly, and you have to know that they probably throw that letter out to like 200 people.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, just throw it out to everybody. See who bites on it.
It's right up there with the, do you need more warranty for your car? As far as that.
Exactly.
This picture is fabulous, though. I'm just really.
It is quite disturbing.
It's mesmerizing.
But it is less disturbing than the original. So.
Now, J-Bone23 said you can't have a timely relevant show that only goes. Not only that, but he's off every other. So it's 80 days. So current events just fly by, and he gets to call it cold pizza, cold Chinese food. When he gets to it 3 weeks later, when he has people writing the script.
This year it's gonna be 90. It's gonna be 92 shows this year. That's what I'm gonna peg it at 92.
92, huh?
Three more shows.
I'm gonna go 86.
No, he's already done 89. So I can keep count.
Dr. Christina Brown Eye is not comfortable with the phrase Big Brother. It has problematic racial connotations.
Yo.
She's a little upset. Hey, Radio Gaga, we were talking earlier about...
Oh, yes.
Do you remember on the Strip when the Mondrian was there, the Mondrian Hotel? Right across the street from there, wasn't there the Hard Rock, like directly across the street? Like you could just walk across? I'm just curious because you weren't here earlier and I
Why can't you remember?
Lady Boz writes, didn't he slip a couple times with news stories from something where you said from here and Florida was, he slipped with Florida. You're bound to do that. When you tell so many lies.
That's what it was.
Oh wait, are you talking about the House of Blues on Sunset?
Yes.
Is that what you're talking about?
House of Blues. Yes, that's exactly what it was. I knew she would know.
That's on Sunset. Yeah, it's a cool place.
Yes, on Sunset across from the
They have
Mondrian.
like in the back. They have that little concert venue in the back.
Yes.
That's a cool.
Exactly. Oh, I'm so happy that you figured that one out for me. We were
I
talking
know
about
you were talking about
the time I met Scott Baio, and that's where I met him at the House.
You
of Blues.
did?
Oh, see, it was torn down back in 2011 or 12. What, the Mondrian or House of Blues? Not sure which one we're talking about.
Probably
Okay.
Mondrian.
Okay, so let's
you
talk
met
about
Scott Bell in the same place I saw Cracker live.
Shit.
Oh, that's a
Cracker.
Cracker.
Oh my God.
Cracker.
I feel like it's K-Rock 1999.
Did you have a semi-C-list drug-addled asshole attempt to come into your room and have a menage a trois? I don't think so.
You don't know what Dustin Diamond offered me.
All right, so let's listen to how exciting it was for Beth to be offered Celebrity Big Brother, shall we?
I was going to make a Rich Adams joke, but never mind. Let's move on.
Don't do that.
Move on.
But
I want you to know he starts everything with,
speaking of Beth,
You know?
So
know Elias coming after
she emailed
Nobody's
me this.
speaking
She
of Beth,
forwarded it to
actually.
me. She got an offer to be on
No, it didn't.
Celebrity
it did not.
Big
No.
Brother, hosted by Julie Chen. Now Julie Chen Moonves. I got
Why is
so
that
fucking
sarcastic?
angry. I
Why
got
is that
so
funny?
angry
Why do
when I
we
read this
care?
thing.
So angry.
I found it insulting. Like, first of
They have
all,
like regular people on there. That's not even, or they're doing a
no,
celebrity version.
Celebrity Big Brother.
Blobbin
It's
is
called
just out of
Celebrity
it.
Big Brother.
So she's so stupid.
Dude.
And who would
But,
she be with? Do you know? Who are they
no.
trying to tempt her with?
Wouldn't I love that? That was my first question. Wouldn't I love that list, Robin? What? I mean, like I said to Beth, man, they only send this letter to losers.
Bingo! I
You think my wife is such a loser? She's going to go like, be on Celebrity Big Brother
Ding, ding.
and like ruin my life? First of all, she'd have
Ruin
to go.
my
and
life.
They lock you up in a house. You know who should be on Celebrity Big Brother? Julie Chen's husband, Les Moon. Put him in there. Don't send this to my wife. If I was
Wasn't
married to
she
a woman
on a
who
show
wanted to
called
be on
Posh
Celebrity-
Pets?
Yes.
And
Yes.
Mom Caves?
Mom Caves.
And
Yeah,
all of
Mom
but
Caves.
this is beneath her? Is that what we're supposed to take away from this?
Yeah, and apparently, according to JD, which I don't think I put on here, according to JD, people that go onto the show get $750,000 to be on the show, and then if they make it to the end, they get a bonus of some sort. Like every week that you
So,
make it further, you get more
beef-
money.
Okay.
Beef would be taking a pay cut from all that charity money that's flowing in.
Exactly.
So
Well, absolutely.
The real story is the qualifications for the shows. You have to have a driver's license, and Beth doesn't have.
If no
That's all you
joke,
gotta
if you go on Google and Google Beth kissing a pig and Posh Pets, you'll find a picture of that. But
Oh,
this
yes.
is beneath her.
Yeah, this is beneath her.
it's
Yeah.
beneath it.
The person that
Absolutely.
has like 50 credits on IMDb as self.
you know, because Mom Caves finished just beneath Modern
Oh my
Family in the
God,
ratings.
I can't wait. Wait, what was that other show that she was part of with the dude with the Jared guy?
Oh,
that-
Yeah,
the,
yeah.
What was it?
the
That was Mom
fashion
Caves.
show.
Wasn't that Mom Caves? Oh no, because she did that show with Penn and Teller. She
Right.
did that show where the guy from that '90s group, the drunk guy, Scott, what's his face?
Casino Cinema.
Scott Stapp, where he
Casino Cinema.
yeah,
Steve
where he was
Sherpa.
just totally shit talking her the
Yeah.
whole time, like she's like
Casino
some
Cinema.
2-bit like cocktail waitress.
Yeah.
What was the fashion show it did? It did that fashion show.
Oh, it's just celebrity guested.
Yeah.
on-
Yeah,
Yeah.
celebrity guest.
It wasn't even. It wasn't
it was
even
awful.
Project Runway.
She has failed on everything, on every level, with every advantage you could possibly imagine.
Well, he tried to make her something that she couldn't
Yeah, yeah, there you
She-
go.
Talented.
And
Yes,
then-
you're right.
And you know what? And then she ends up doing a MasterCard commercial where she's fucking flailing her flippers.
That's right.
Yeah,
that
True
boxing.
Beauty.
Right,
That's it.
that
True Beauty.
boxing commercial.
Yeah, wait. How come we can't play the MasterCard commercial, but we have two kids slapping adult toys? What's going on? How does that work? Where's the justice?
Yeah, how
in that?
does that work?
I don't know. All right, let me finish this clip. Hang on. Oh, sorry. Sorry for the,
Thanks. We keep going back to that.
sorry for the dildo kids. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
My wife.
Peruvian marching powder.
If I was married to a woman who wanted to be on Celebrity Big Brother,
Posh
I wouldn't
Pets.
be married. I'd get
Mom
a divorce.
Caves.
I would. Like if
Mom
Beth was
Caves.
the kind of person that said, "Hey, I have
Mom
to go
Caves.
do this. This is my
Hey.
Mom
calling.
Caves.
Okay.
I want to be in a
shush.
room." And JD goes, "It's terrible.
True Beauty.
Sometimes they have to sleep in the same room with dudes."
Yeah, they got bunk beds. I mean, why would you leave your home to go sleep in a bunk bed with 4 other people?
Ah.
JD's.
Stick to impressions of your parents, Howard. Oh, actually, don't stick to that. Do nothing. Retire. Go away. Sorry, ladies. It's taken.
Why?
That was my neighbor in the Marcy Projects. He lived right next door.
Also, how motherfuckers want to
Say,
find
you my
me.
artist. You gonna be my artist.
You be my artist. She my artist. Right. artist.
I got 99 problems, but Beth ain't one.
So as the show went on,
Yes.
he started talking about how he was watching the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And okay, you might hate Jay-Z, Lady Boss, but you know exactly who this is.
I
Okay.
love
Massive
Everybody
top
knows Jay-Z.
1 percentile rap star in the rap game, as it were.
The first
Top
billionaire,
0.1%.
rapper.
Maybe higher than that, right? Top
First billion.
0.05.
He could buy Howard twice over.
Yes.
He was the first
And they've
billionaire
met
rapper.
them, X. They've met them
Of
at a
course
fucking
they
mix
have.
game. You're
Of
sitting
course
right
they
next
have.
They were
Beyonce.
invited to his party, the
Right,
white party.
right.
Okay, you know what?
That's
Before I
Puff
forget,
Daddy.
I think part of the whole who is he is the fact that this year the number one social in the Hamptons was hosted by Jay-Z and the owner of the Patriots, Robert Kraft. So Robert Kraft and Jay-Z had like the social event
Yep.
at the Hamptons this year, and guess who wasn't invited?
Howard.
Yeah. So a little bitter grapes, maybe. Who is he? Who is he? That's a sick burn.
Yeah, you know what? And they think it's like
One.
it's a kind of subtle way of him coming back to the whole like that she didn't know who he was when they
Yeah.
met.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
You know,
Please.
That's a great point, Monique.
and
I
he loves
forgot
to,
about that.
And he loves to call it a humbling moment. Just listen to this clip; it's just
Oh,
classic to me.
I
I
gotta
know
get
it's
my
sickening.
barf
We'll,
back.
we'll have
I know.
Beth pretend his nose.
I know it's
That's true.
horrible. It's horrible. It's
Oh
horrible.
my God. You know what? I'm watching. Beth finally got into the bed after she did everything she had to do.
No, it didn't.
What bed?
Who's
Jay-Z. That's how
Listen,
far
listen.
into the show I was already. Jay-Z was on, and she lays down, and I go, honey, I know you don't care about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. No. She goes, you watch it. It's fine. You know, I'm tired. And she asked me who that was. I said, it's Jay-Z. She goes, what's he do? I go, he's a rapper.
Idiot!
Lord.
She goes,
No.
That's
I just thought
such
he was married to
bullshit.
Beyonce.
I thought he was
didn't
just
know
married to
he was a rapper.
Beyonce. I didn't know he
she
was a
doesn't
rapper.
give two fucks about any of this.
Listen to
an
this.
asshole.
Listen
You
to
know,
this.
but
So
by the
proud.
way, that's very
I know
humbling.
why.
Listen.
If
Okay.
for Jay-Z, just to keep his head straight,
It's very
it'd
humbling.
be very humbling for him to
He
know
never
that. Like,
wants to meet Beth. It's
No,
like,
no,
I
like, that's
can't
like-
You're
deal with
spot
that.
on, Monique.
and you
There's-
are, and what do you do?
He can't be trying to make her look that stupid. It's got to be just that thing where
I was
you're too
laughing.
cool
I go,
to know
this guy's
someone and humble.
considered the greatest rapper of all time. She goes, oh,
Oh, really? Really? I didn't know that.
This
How do you
doesn't
not
help.
know that?
What a
This
crock of
doesn't help.
shit.
This doesn't help Beefus's image of not liking to talk to anybody darker than a paper bag.
Yeah,
You know,
this,
it
this
really-
doesn't
it
really
really
help the
doesn't
whole.
help.
The fact that she's never given a kitten to someone of
To-
color.
Yeah.
To
It's
anyone
like,
darker
this
than a
doesn't really
paper
help.
bag.
Seriously, this is.
Of course she knows who he is.
How could she not? Seriously, you guys, how the fuck could she not know who he is?
It's the Howard move of not knowing who someone is to make
Loves
yourself
not
seem
knowing.
cooler.
Loves
Loves
not
not knowing.
Reductive ignorance, I call it.
Yeah. All right, wait, hold on. Radio Gaga, let me read this to you. Do you guys remember when in 2018 or 19 he did a segment on his new favorite rap music that everyone on Reddit and Gunk was like, no way in hell he listens to these people. And he was naming rappers even like King of All Black was impressed with. It was a total bit because now he says this week he doesn't listen to rap music. Yeah, totally. Totally.
Do you
Absolutely.
believe anything he says, Gaga? It's when in doubt, it's a lie. Just take it for what. Don't ever take anything he says with any validity whatsoever.
Yeah.
That's the safest way to go.
This says
If
it in
he's
a
talking.
nutshell. Mike, last name. I love that. I love all these passive aggressive stories where he explains how stupid and worthless Beth is. He really hates her. You're probably right. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Why would you mention that your wife doesn't know who the most popular rapper alive is? Like, how does that work? Can we listen to that again? Because I really fucking hate it so much.
It's amazing.
I just need to hear it again. I'm sorry.
Let's just go through it again. Why not?
Okay, thank you.
oh my God. You know what? I'm watching. Beth finally got into the bed after she did everything she had to do.
Everything she had to do.
It's
only 6:30.
That's how far into the show I was already. Jay-Z was on, and she lays down, and I go, honey, I know you don't care about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. No. She goes, you watch it. It's fine. You know, I'm tired. And she asked me who that was. I said, it's Jay-Z.
Good
She goes,
Lord.
what's he do? I go, he's a rapper. She goes, She goes, I thought he was married. I just thought he was married to Beyonce. I didn't know he was a rapper.
I
She
just
she
thought
doesn't
he
give
was
two
married
fucks
to
about any of
Beyonce.
this.
Wow.
You know, but by the way, that's very humbling.
Humbling.
If for Jay-Z, just to keep his head straight, it'd be very humbling for him to
He
know
never
that. Like,
wants to meet Beth. It's
No,
like,
no,
I
like, that's
can't
like-
deal with that.
and you are, and what do you do?
Oh my God.
Wow. I mean,
I can't even listen to it. I know.
I can't.
But I mean, seriously, there
It's
is
such a
the
crock of
picture.
shit.
There is the picture of them at a white party. They were at a white party. That's his party in the Hamptons. There was it's a picture online.
Well, isn't that P Diddy's? But I'm sure he's been to a Jay-Z party.
Yeah, Jay-Z's been there. I mean,
yeah, I know. It's they've been next to him at a Knick game, Dennis.
He's met him.
He's bragging how many times that they've met them, and Beyonce was like reticent, and I don't know how anybody buys any of this horseshit out of his mouth. It is just
it's absurd. It's absurd.
Even Blobbin, I like how Blobbin, Steve Z brings that up, that even Blobbin's like, no way. Just absolutely no way. Hey, look
That's
at that.
Jay-Z on Howard's left?
Yeah, look at know. Hey, right there, you met him.
Look at Beth's face. Beth is like, just give him the key so he can park the car and walk away, Howard.
Is that Roman Polanski on Beth's right?
It could be.
It could be. I mean,
let him back in.
Look at that ridiculous outfit. Party. Wow,
ridiculous.
That is utterly. I mean, God damn it! How can they have not be snickering at that fucking pelican? Holy shit! Look at everything going on there. It's just disturbing.
Yeah. And Jay-Z's like, who brings a hooker to my party?
Exactly.
That's what he's like. Look at her, man. She's like central casting, like one of those.
Yes.
Like, he was one of the hookers in Risky Business.
My artist. It's my artist.
That was there at the party.
I mean, honestly, Beefus looks like the whores they had like in '80s music videos.
Totally.
I mean, totally. Yeah.
100%.
Beth has this weird relationship with black people. Fox Chapel isn't exactly
fears
Crown
them.
Heights. Well, it's like there's this whole litany of stories she came up with. Speaking of the histrionic personality disorder, where she, it's black kids with the whistle on the street, and they get spit on by a black homeless guy. There's like 10 stories, and it's always a black guy that's the center of her, and nobody can substantiate it. Nobody saw it. There's no pictures. There's nothing. It's always... No.
They spit on her. They steal from her. They,
blow the whistle. Bianca with the whistle.
Ears.
Yeah,
right. Fucking standing next to him. That's the greatest thing ever.
I need to see that.
Howard's music knowledge is indicative of an internalized bias towards socioeconomically depression communities. Dr. Christina Brown. Yeah, of course.
Dr. Christina Brown.
Hold on, I just want to go there real quick.
Andrew Morgan, total white snake material overalls, Chuck Taylors, and Aquanet.
100%. Look at that,
Sebastian.
Wow.
How about a rapper called Sebastian Wetlook?
Right? Exactly.
That's amazing. That is amazing.
Look,
she looks like it's.
Wow. I mean, seriously.
Who's that matinee idol with
she
the
looks like
unbuttoned
G.
dress
Robinson
shirt?
with a blonde wig.
Jesus.
Just gross. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to the party, see?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, the picture of the bandana? Yeah. Oh, I remember that. That's when... No, it wasn't a bandana that looked like a badass. It was a schmata cleaning cat boxes. The beefus with the schmata.
Schmata. All right, so I wanted to throw in really quickly.
Throw in? Oh Jesus, we're gonna talk about this. Oh my God, I was literally vomiting in my mouth. I had just eaten breakfast. It was just this was too much.
He did something else with that mouth.
Christ! Oh God!
Gurgle.
Oh, fucking power bottom.
Ooga.
Can we just hold on? Let me just put it up.
Fuck no!
Look at that.
Jesus
Look at that. First off, he looks like the undead, right? I mean,
he looks like
so pale?
He looks like the guy in Logan that they had to keep from the sunlight.
Yeah. Is that movie Powder?
Powder. Very nice.
It looks like if you tilt the picture enough, you'll see his pancreas working.
Oh my God. Okay, so Chris Wilding went on a trip with his boyfriend.
Well, no. He's not on a trip. He's still there. He's working. Now, think about this for a second. He's allowed to work being in another country. He's getting paid.
Oh, he called him from Panama, right?
Right, he called him from Panama. He's working. Howard's paying him. Now, could any of the other guys go away?
Is he wearing makeup?
Wait, what's he doing in Panama?
That's where that other guy,
This
the
boy-
swarthy guy lives. The swarthy one lives.
Swarthy boy lives there.
Can you believe we even know who this guy? Can you believe we're talking about?
No,
Chris
it upsets
Wilding?
me.
What
It
happened
angers
to
me.
our lives? We're talking about Chris Wilding on ironically
I
Black
hate
Friday,
him.
and he has
All
the
right.
pigment like he's a Canadian tan, and we're talking about Chris
I
Wilding. on
honestly,
Black Friday.
he is the most
think,
hatred. I hate him the most of anyone on that show.
Do-
I really do.
Dennis
Because
Ivan-
he brings
Can't imagine
nothing
why.
to the show.
Dennis
He brings nothing.
Ivanka.
Do you think he picked up a little Spanish like, ay, mi culo me duele?
I mean, he brings nothing to the show except gay antics. And then
let's
That's well,
explain.
who's the host, Dennis?
the gay antics.
Right.
Hold on, guys,
That's what the
hold on.
show's for.
Let's explain to Lady Boz who this is. Okay, so you haven't
Oh.
She
listened to the show in
you
a while.
see, she doesn't know.
This is
don't know.
Chris Wilding, and Chris Wilding's job is he does horrible impressions. He does horrible bits.
Things that he
he's
calls
from
humor.
Canada. He is prolifically gay and loves to tell
No way.
Howard. Loves to
I
tell
could
Howard
tell.
about his gay antics, and
He's
so
a bottom too, right?
yeah, power bottom.
You
and,
think?
right. So he loves to tell about his gay antics, and
Oh, his ass got deported.
yeah.
His ass got deported.
So he's been having this relationship with this boy, who he said actually in the conversation that if he asked him to marry him tomorrow, he would say yes. But look at this! Look at him! Look at him!
How's he not catching fire in that sun? They should just like burst into fucking flames.
Monique,
Exactly.
You left out. He's a Canadian with a Staten Island accent.
Oh yeah, he has a weird accent.
He
yeah.
does not have a Staten Island
He tries
accent.
to put on a New York accent.
He tries to-
Dennis has a Staten
horrible.
Island accent.
I have a Staten Island accent. This is not a Staten Island accent.
I'm a bubbly.
Yes, Howard gets excited.
He
Yes.
looks like
Oh, very much so.
He looks like he's 5 seconds away of being attacked by Wesley Snipes and Blade.
He looks like a very tall weasel.
What is
He is a
that
tall
name?
weasel.
Roman Pochum What is
Okay, hold
that
on. Let me see
name?
if I can
There is
write it.
never.
Phonetically pronounce that. So you can
Okay, Roman Pokum.
poke him sanely. So it's like a
Sanity.
anal sex joke.
Roman Pokum.
Sanny.
Rokum
Hey.
Pom. Okay.
Hey, if Howard, if you're listening,
In the Annie.
hey Howard, if you're listening, you might start giving him tips about wigs. That hairline looks like was it
That's
20?
That's
That-
retreating.
That hairline is not gonna last. Look at that thing.
That hairline's retreating faster than
He's
Nazis
gonna-
did out of
he's
Russia.
gonna be-
I mean, it's
Like low tide.
Yeah, exactly. Look at that. How
it's like
old
low
is this
tide
guy?
in Nova Scotia. I mean, it's going out quick.
How he's got the what's that? Was the guy from Age Enough, Dick Van Patten? That hair, whatever. He's got the same hair going at 20. How old is this guy?
I don't know.
Somebody look it up. I'd be curious to know how old
He's
Chris Wilding is.
Andrew Morgan nailed it. He's a fucking Paul Rubens doppelganger. The Pee Wee Herman thing. He's as close to that as it gets.
Pee Wee's not bald.
Yeah, well,
Why does he not? Every picture he posts, he is punchable. I mean, literally, you just want to let's rear back and just.
that's the
punch
whole
him.
cast, Dennis. That's the whole show. They're
No,
all
him
punchable.
especially, though.
Oh,
He's just-
anyone with
that's
charisma is
smug
long
pig.
gone.
Wow.
That's what's wrong with it.
If you punch him, you'll probably get the HIV. Just
Well, that was a curious part of this conversation. So let me play it for you, and let's talk about it.
God, I'm having fucking nightmares now.
I mean, it's 2 minutes 38. It's a little.
yeah,
long,
it's
so
like
I'll
might as well
pause-
be an hour.
I know. I'll pause in between. This went
We've
on
had-
for an hour,
Jesus.
just so you know. It went on for an
2.8
hour.
is enough for Look at
oh
Melvin.
wow, he was born in '78, so he's wow.
Oh wow!
Twinkies 43.
I guess
Uh-oh.
getting facials will keep you young.
Oh,
apparently.
God, yeah.
Nothing sadder than an old queen.
Nothing.
I wonder if Ralph is
He
jealous.
thinks it's
More-
his
Oh,
HIV.
very much.
Listen. You're not listening to this. You have to.
Wait, we
listen to
will.
the beginning.
God, I
Oh,
have to
sorry,
hear
it's,
it again.
it's audio
Chris
gold.
Wilding's
Sorry, go
talking.
ahead.
It's audio gold. Fuck you.
Oh my goodness.
He thinks it's his HIV pills. You know, the pills he takes so he won't get HIV. But
So he takes pills to not get HIV. Explain
What a
that
great
to me.
idea.
Wow.
Like a condom? Maybe?
About or not getting
How
being a
about not
rump
get-
ranger. I guess I don't know. I'm just kind of really lost on
So
this.
he's free to get butt cream pies and anonymous Bathrooms? Is that what's going on now?
Glory holes are his
Yeah.
specialty, I guess. I mean,
Good for him. Hey, good job. Good job.
No, seriously.
Golf clap.
Why not a condom? Why not a condom? You take HIV pills? Is
I
it?
don't,
That'll
I don't
work
know what's
out
going
well.
on here. This,
I know. Okay, let's continue on. I just was
our
fascinated by that.
everything's not on the same pills.
Fucking weird show.
He doesn't know. It's probably some food he ate. Who knows?
He
Or
got
he's
sick down
stressed
there, by the
out.
way.
No kidding.
I'm just curious. Like the poor bastard. He goes all the way to Panama.
All
with
the
his
way.
Well,
boyfriend.
who told him to drink the water? What is giving him diarrhea?
He thinks it's his HIV pills. You know, the pills he takes so he won't get HIV. But he doesn't know. It's probably some food he ate. Who knows? Or he's stressed out being away from America.
It's generally water from a place you're not used to the bacteria.
Well, he
How you doing, man?
Ayahuasca.
How bad's your diarrhea?
Fine.
Is it
It's
getting any better?
really bad. No, I just shit like in the last segment I was in the toilet shitting. And I mean like pissing out of my ass shitting.
Let me ask you something. As a
Yeah.
gay man,
Oh
your
yeah.
boyfriend, you know, like you don't get to see your boyfriend a lot. You're in love with this guy. You've explained it to me.
I'm
He
so
gets
in
to
love with him, by the way. I'm
yeah.
really realizing on this trip, like, he brought me to an island on Saturday. I mean, this Panama is so
Fire
beautiful.
Island?
If he would have proposed to me, I would have said yes.
Jesus.
I broke down in tears at the beauty of this place that he brought me to, and
What is this
he's
place?
just a really beautiful guy.
He went
he
took you
went
to a.
to- Yeah,
He's
Isla
not there. He can't even name a
Condadora.
place.
It's like an island with 100 people.
I
me
bet he
ask
was
you
a
something. And,
Boca del Toro.
Beaches here in America are so beautiful.
Wait,
That's-
he said it. He said it just now.
Hawaii
Hold
is-
on.
Broke
been to
down
Boca
in
del Toro.
tears at the beauty of this place
Listen,
that he
listen.
brought me to, and
What is this
he's
place?
just a really beautiful guy.
He went
he
took you
went
to a.
to- Yeah, Isla Contadora. It's like an island with 100 people.
That's a good
Let
one.
me ask you something.
And
The beaches here in America are so beautiful.
Don't ever
why is
think
this
of going
beach so
somewhere
beautiful?
else.
More beautiful than a beach in America.
Well, I think it was the buildup. Like, I wasn't sure exactly where we were going. We go on this jalopy of a boat, and it's like all these like locals, like they're loading like chickens onto the boat, and I'm going,
Right.
where the
Where's
fuck
the
is he
chicken?
taking
Where's the
me?
chicken
And
sound?
I go,
Yeah,
"How
Fred,
long is the
Fred,
boat
come on,
ride?" He goes,
Fred.
Oh, he's 2.5 hour. I go, what the fuck?
Ugh.
We're going. The water is raw. I mean, I don't get
I
seasick,
hate
but I
it.
was ready to throw up just doing that. And then
Oh,
I don't know,
man.
Howard. All of a sudden there's like this clearing and the most beautiful blue crystal water you've ever seen. You can see
Dude,
the fishes.
2.5
Paradise.
hours. 2.5 hours on a boat. I'd
on
fucking
a
kill
on a
myself.
jalopy on
Ugh.
a rickshaw in the water.
If you were my boyfriend, you wouldn't be on any boat. I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah, that's pretty telling. Really
Really
telling there.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Wait, did you hear what he said? Did you hear what he said after that? Wait, hang on.
Wait. Did he say? And the locals were saying,
Crystal water
"Pinche
you've ever seen,
puto,
you can see
que
the fishes.
puto."
2.5
Wait,
hours
just
on
listen.
a
Just
boat?
listen to what Chris
I'd
says.
on a
fucking
on a
kill
jalopy on a rickshaw in the water.
If you were my boyfriend, you wouldn't be on any boat. I'll tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, once we got I wish I was. Once we got
I know how to treat a
If
guy.
you were my boyfriend,
I know how
I'd
to
be-
treat a guy.
Hey, you want to be my boyfriend?
Yeah, I remember this.
All right.
Jesus.
He dumped that doctor in
Yeah.
2 seconds.
Just come out of the closet already, dude.
I know how
I
to
know.
treat a guy. Did you hear
I know
that?
how to treat a guy.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
he
I
does.
commented on the thread because I'm like, oh my god, he's flying close to the sun.
This is he is
jeez.
so riveted to every detail.
He
He's
is.
fucking garrulous.
He is.
With no
If
irony
you
at
were
all.
my
This is his
boyfriend.
passion in life. I know. More look at Wilding's
What-
face.
what's wrong
More
with him,
chemical
dude? Does
peels
he
than a
realize-
Chiquita banana.
Does he not know that we know at this point? It's like, if you were my boyfriend, I put your testicles on my upper lip and I pretend to be a walrus.
He's insulated from all feedback. X, you think he has any?
It's so
vigorous.
It's so fucking obvious.
Yep.
It's like when
trading-
Barry you think he's gonna be like a Barry? Barry Manilow came out when he's like almost 80, and
Yeah.
people are like, and
And
Oh, he makes Barry Manilow look like Chuck Zito.
oh my
exactly.
god, yes.
These are far
I mean,
beyond.
At least-
Liberace was less flamboyant than Stern is
Dude,
at this
at least
point.
Barry Manilow was singing about Rico. You know, he had a diamond. It's like, come on, man. It's so obvious at this point. It's so obvious. Come on.
Flying close to the
And nobody
sun.
cares,
Everybody said
Howard.
it.
Just come out. Nobody cares.
Yeah, Mike. This is vintage Ox Little. He goes, Wilding should be Stern's youthful ward, like Batman and Robin. So
Well,
true.
He's 8 years younger than Ralph. 8 years.
Isn't Ralph like 70 at this point?
No, Ralph's like 51. Isn't he like
man,
51?
he hasn't aged well.
More. Think a little more.
He has not aged.
55?
He's like a Wilbur Grimley. Was it Grimley?
Diabetes.
Where he looked like he was 80 when he was like 40. He's like
Diabetes.
Ralph didn't age so well.
Ralph is help me out, Chad. Ralph is 56, born in 65 or 64.
Wow.
I'm gonna go on. That's my.
There it is.
educated
56.
guess.
Melvin. 56. Yeah. So this is 13-year trade down for 79.
Exactly.
He looks like Wilmer Valderrama banged a vampire. Is it Kyra Hansen? Right, Kyra.
Yeah, time for Howard to trade up, man. He's going from a Chevy Cavalier to a fucking to a Hyundai Excel at this point.
Fiat 500.
Look at Ralph.
Exactly.
Look at Ralph.
Yeah, Ralph. Poppers don't age
Now
well, I guess.
That's that picture's probably like 5 years old.
Jesus Christ.
And by the way, I hope he never changes that Geek Time Twitter handle, because that doesn't age badly.
No,
if anybody was wondering what a least essential employee is during the
hang on.
pandemic,
I think my dog wants to say something about
Howard
Ralph.
Stern staff.
What is it? What do you want? What do you want? Okay, never mind.
She's not performing tonight.
She's not tonight, I guess.
Bitch.
Maybe she got whistled by black guys on 67th Street. She's traumatized. That's Ralph's mom?
No, that's Sandra Bernhard.
That's Sandra Bernhard.
No. It was like a
Once
view
again,
up. You were scrolling. No,
these
it was
pictures are
on
not
top of
that
It was
recent.
above that.
These pictures are not recent at all.
No.
This is literally when Geek Time was still going on.
That's Stephanie, isn't it?
Look at that.
Show Stephanie.
Everybody should find a man who
That's
looks
Sal's
at
wife.
you like Howard looks at Ralph.
Jesus Christ.
That's Christine Governale.
Oof.
Yeah.
That
That's
is
Sal's
Christine?
wife. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she's hot
Everybody should find that man. Right?
too. Look at
the
that.
way
I
he
mean,
looks at him.
that's love.
That's love.
Sunflower Dragon, right. Wild needs to play it right to get on
Have
the
any of you
112
guys actually
payroll.
met Ralph,
You're
by the way?
I saw him on the street.
I ran into him at Comic-Con many years ago. He looked like he was cosplaying as Prune Face. The dude is very disturbing looking.
Is he?
He's super skinny, super tall, and just his face is just oof.
Well, he looks like 79.
Ralph is tall?
He was taller than I thought he was going to be.
He's about 6'1",
Yeah,
6'6".
You know the thing is, he's like 50 pounds, so it really he has this like the number one walking around. It's really kind of he's not.
I saw him on Madison Avenue in the early 2000s, right outside K-Rock, and he was swaying like he's clearly on ecstasy at something. He was swaying around, punch drunk, and he slams into a payphone. And he made a call on a payphone, and I just I don't know. I should have confronted him. I just walked away.
So he was ordering more drugs, I guess.
You know, you know what though? You have to tip your hat to him. He's what in his 60s or 70s, 80s now, and he's never had a real job. And all it took is a couple little compromising, little compromising Polaroids of Howard with a dick in his mouth of underage Ralph, and here he is. Never had to work a day in his life.
He's on the 112 retirement plan.
He clearly has something on Howard. Clearly. You're right. He's on the health care. He's never had a real job. It's just really weird.
Doesn't work.
The way Howard disposes of people, and for Ralph to hang around for that long, something's up.
Well, remember also Ralph now has Sam Simon money too because of that weird
did
situation.
I never knew how that played out. Did he actually
talk about that like not too long ago?
Well, it was all code. It was all code. There was no details, of course, but there's something went on. And
when is there ever
Ralph,
on the show?
Yeah, exactly. But it seems like Ralph got something from that. So it's just quite the strange with Ralph.
I thought there was some sort of like rambling of the will or something with Sam Simon. I don't know what. With his family or some shit like that.
Exactly. It's all, but it was of course on the
was it Jennifer Tilly? One of the.
Yeah, that's Sam Simon's ex, right?
Yeah, I think she owns part of the Simpsons because of it.
Yeah.
After he died.
Jesus Christ.
Ralph is like a kept woman. That's exactly right.
Exactly.
He knows where all the bodies are buried the same way that.
100%. I guarantee you there's Polaroids involved. I guarantee it.
Well,
you remember Ralph was shaving, quote unquote, shaving his belly in the locked basement when the kids were upstairs.
No, he was shaving his belly outside.
Oh, outside. That's right.
When the contractor came.
Wasn't that in the Backstreet Boy cover that they did? Was it
Yes, it was. It was in that.
Ralph-
But but they used to go down to that basement, lock the door, and listen to Closer. Yeah, that's normal.
He's
No,
he's a huge drug guy.
that was
He's
actually
dealing more.
the DMX cover they did. That Ralph Homo, he shaves my belly hair.
Yeah.
He's a huge drug guy too. If you don't talk about his drug use, and he deals more drugs than fucking Anthony Bosch and A-Rod. He's constantly. I mean, there's so much. I mean, there's always some drug connection to him. If you go through the years, and he's got. I think
Shocking.
the show was fun.
No. Throwing up in
Kittens
the
are
washing
the
machine.
best therapy.
Okay,
My
so,
husband
Oh
Howard
my
is
God.
very good at giving gifts.
Wait, so swing around to earlier in the night. Somebody had told us that there were
Fuck.
quotes from Beth on Brainy Quote. So here she is, American actress.
I wish I could read them.
Okay, I made it as big as I possibly could. Okay, the first one says, I'm on a sugar-free diet. I used to be a sugar addict where I would eat gummy bears and
Booger
candy
sugar.
when I lived in Europe. Ah, so sweet. What's so funny is people are like, why do you just post pictures of cats? I said, if you don't want to see the cats that are up for adoption and my rescue work, do not follow me. These can't be real quotes, can they
Ooh,
be real
snap.
quotes?
They are. That's real. That's real. No,
Take
100,
that,
100 fucking
motherfuckers.
percent. That's real.
I truly
real.
believe in Claritin. I'm actually allergic to cats, and whenever my eyes get watery, I just pop a Claritin. Wait, she's allergic to
Yes.
those fucking
Wait.
cats?
What's making it even better? Like 5 years ago, it came out on a TV show and said people are not really allergic to cats. It said that on a TV show that people are not really allergic to cats. It's made up in their head. It said that.
Xavier, is it possible
Yeah.
for you to scroll down just a little bit on
Sure,
that
absolutely.
page?
You got it.
Oh, there we go.
Say
when
one.
you oh wait, go back a little bit.
Go on.
Say it.
Okay.
More?
When
Good.
you go into a person's house and you smell that wash of cat smell, it's the human's fault, not the cats. Cats want everything to be clean around them. They want where they live to be clean. They clean themselves. They want a clean litter box.
That's
Pet
deep.
food is hard. Whoa.
What?
I do have a lot of lint roll. These are quotes. These are quotes.
Wow. I mean, it is up there with Mark Twain. I mean, we're coming close. Close your eyes. It's almost like Mark Twain.
I mean, let's take care
Ernest
of
Hemingway's turning to Ernest Gray right now.
See, Xavier, this is where Beth should come in and read these quotes to us.
Do we really?
Dennis,
go?
one
I think
one
we're
thing.
good.
At least,
Yes.
at least Mark Twain
Mr. Wishers,
knew how to
can
use
you-
Microsoft Word.
I mean, let's take care of ourselves and each other and stay healthy because life is great.
Yeah. Meanwhile, cut to some kid in Rwanda going, "Mama, why are we eating dirt again?"
Kids,
I don't believe that
human
these are
beings
actually
don't
quotes.
count.
Yeah, no, they don't.
Oh my God. So often animals come into shelters where their owners have passed away and they've been perfect pets for most of their lives. So there's an adult animal sitting in a cage that's completely trained, sleeps through the night, and is past that puppy stage.
What the hell is she talking about?
What? What in the actual fuck?
Seriously,
Wow.
this is dope. She
Jesus
retarded?
Christ.
Wow. I mean, forget about quoting The Art of War. Now we just have to quote
Art of War.
Beth.
Yeah, go G. If I go to someone's house and I can see that they only want to meet me because of my husband, we know it's the wrong house.
And then it's every house is wrong. Okay. Sorry.
Oh my God! Look at that, David, the violinist, line of the night. Ask not what your gift descriptions can do for you, what you can do for your
Your
mom.
mom's kid.
That's
Holy
amazing.
fuck. Come on. Somebody actually copulated all these.
This is like such a crock of shit.
I had two cats growing up. They were indoor, outdoor, and she's full of shit, by the way. She only had like one dog and like maybe
Yeah.
a cat. Both of them died from being hit by a car. One of
What
them,
a great owner.
right? One of them, she didn't have an ID tag on, so someone just thought it was a stray cat. I highly recommend to keep your cats indoors. Their lives end up a lot longer.
Their lives end up a lot longer.
Listen,
What
how about this one?
Dog obesity is a big problem in this country.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Not like violence or wife beating
Well,
or diabetes or congestive heart problems.
To be
it's
fair,
dog obesity.
To be fair, in Beefus's household, it is a big problem, being that they had a bulldog that basically looked like a barrel that was 30 pounds overweight. So yes, in Beefus's world, dog obesity is a big problem.
They love their dogs fat. Anorexics love their animals fat, so they feel skinny. That's been the skeleton twins' MO for years.
Bianca could lose 10 pounds, right, Robin?
Now
look at Andrew Morgan with a fucking Sun Tzu house smelled like cat piss. I heard. Wow, we're not worthy of that reference.
Look at these. Hang on.
These puppy mills are horrific. It's totally for profit breeding. It's despicable.
Meanwhile, Yoda. How many like boutique animals does she own? She's talking about puppy mills.
Three now.
Yeah,
they have
that
Yoda.
we know of.
They have Grogu. Wait, Yoda, Grogu, and what's that one?
Are they keeping
Helen
Grogu?
Rose? Helen Rose.
Helen Rose, exactly.
Are they keeping
pure breeds.
Grogu? Are they keeping Grogu?
Yes, they are.
The
because
fact
they're
that she's
purebred.
railing on puppy mills when she has like even
Purebred
Bianca
version.
was probably a puppy mill dog.
Oh, absolutely, 100%.
Total designer dogs.
Well, you
and cats.
realize that bulldogs can't have babies on their own. They have to have C-sections.
Oh,
And they
look
don't
at
breed
this.
on their own. They don't breed on their own
I
either.
had no idea.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
that's true.
And so yes, so it had to come from some sort of puppy creator place. So it had, they don't just happen by accident. So yeah, definitely Bianca was.
Oh wait, which
nice
is
big
the one with the
purchase.
sunset on it? There's never a moment in my life. Do you see it?
Oh my God!
There's never a moment in my life that I remember not being a crazy animal lover.
Except before 2008, when you weren't a crazy animal lover and you didn't have any.
And why do you switch to cats all willy-nilly? Because you don't need to take care. They take care of themselves.
It's easier
You don't have
to
do anything.
say, Consuela, limpia el gato.
That's right. The staff was 60.
That's why.
We decided we would have more animals before we would ever have a human baby. A human
'cause-
baby, like she has
Human
aliens.
baby.
Human baby.
It could be
do
an
you,
alien
do you think
baby,
she
a force
forgets that
baby.
Howard has 3 daughters?
Yes. All the time.
Like what? Like we saw, literally, Private Parts was based on the
His
birth
love
of
for
that
his
first
wife and the
fucking
birth of his
Neanderthal.
children. That's right.
It's like we all remember the AC/DC scene. Oh, I'm going into labor.
Right.
And then, like,
Exactly.
And it's like, meanwhile,
Well, wait. What is Beefus? Beefus definitely forgets that 79's a fucking grandfather.
Well, that's what I say. She can't be a grandmother before she's a mom.
Yeah. Go to the next
Exactly.
page, Xavier. I want to see the next page.
oh,
God, there's more.
Oh my God.
Deep thoughts. Like a
My
puddle.
fantasy would be to adopt a bulldog from Bulldog Rescue and a big old mutt from North Shore Animal Shelter. Yeah, how'd that work out?
And
babe?
what's stopping
well.
her from doing that?
Nothing.
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 Is it
Except
her
work.
busy schedule?
Except work.
Is it that she can't feed it? What's
A kitten will run, then fall asleep. They're so unpredictable.
how about
Every
this?
picture looks the same.
Someone
Wow.
actually had the balls to put Howard is the greatest on brainyquotes.com.
Wow. That's actually a quote. Oh my God, it is a quote.
It is.
Wait.
So wrong.
Look at the
My-
right second down.
My husband
Holy
may be the
fuck.
king of all media, but I'm the queen of the house.
Oh, yeah. Did she say she married a queen?
Xavier, what was that? What was that noise you kept making?
Monique, who's the related authors on the top? See that tab on the top?
Oh God.
Who are they lumping in the same
Hey, Arm.
category?
Xavier has this up. Could you
Hey,
click
Arm,
on the
look who's,
related
okay.
authors?
look who's here.
Beanie Mac. Hey, black guy. Is that what you're talking about? I hope that's what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
that's exactly what I'm talking about. He's one of his Beth podcast. Yeah,
Every
What is-
podcast is a
It
Beth.
just ended up that way.
Devolves into a Beth
It's just
podcast.
evolved into this disaster.
I like to position a cat tree in the window so the cats can look outside and feel the sunlight. She's retarded. Like, seriously.
My
There's
God.
something very, very wrong with her.
This is the
Seriously.
person that they tell you don't eat the Tide Packs. I mean, this has to
And the
be.
Tide Pods, yeah. She,
Fucking Christ.
Beanie, you are the DeMar DeRozan of Radio Gunk. Welcome aboard, my friend. Welcome back.
Yeah,
This
you're a
is
little
so-
late.
th-
You're a little
It's
late
okay.
to
Why,
get
why do
me.
you? Of course, he's
No, let's not even go there.
Beanie time.
When I moved to New York, I started to do a
Jesus.
lot of TV commercials. It just kind of naturally evolved from still photography to commercials. I don't
What?
believe that.
What
I've
was-
never
what
seen
is
a
she talking
commercial that
about?
she was in until after she was with Howard, right? It's very clean in our house. It's very clean in our house.
Oh, look at this. This is a moment of
Well, it works
self-awareness.
like
I was in a movie called Flirting with Disaster with Ben Stiller. I realized I'm not a very good actor and not something I want to pursue.
Right.
Wait,
right,
you're not good
right.
at it, but you want to do it. Okay. Jesus. I mean,
feel like cats need help.
wow.
Wow. This
I-
is
This,
this,
if you
this could
really
have been
want
its
to feel
own goddamn
smart,
show.
if you want to feel smart, I know. If you want to feel smart, read this because you'll feel like the fucking brightest person on God's earth.
Oh, babe, Xavier, scroll down just a little bit. I need that
Sure,
last
yeah,
one.
You got it.
Just a little bit.
This is like scrolling through the obituaries.
I remember the senior class play I was in. I was also in the musical, although I can't sing at all, but I wanted to be a part of it. Of course, because of course Beth Ostrowski gets whatever she wants in high school, right?
Yeah,
But I
exactly.
wanted to be a part of it.
The principal.
Then I was modeling in Pittsburgh, so being in front of the cameras was something I enjoyed and benefited oh so much from. I made more money growing up by modeling locally.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, huh?
Sure.
Well, what?
When you
Elizabeth
adopt
Hurley-
an animal at a shelter, you're saving 2 lives.
Elizabeth Hurley, Tyra Banks, Famke Janssen, they all started out in Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm going to be 100 years old, hopefully still hosting the Kitten Bowl.
Oh,
Yeah.
But your tits will be 67. And Howard's
Wow.
nose will be 75.
oh my
Jesus
God, this is
Christ.
embarrassing.
Howard and I found that our bulldog Bianca and adopted cats Walter, Apple, and Leon Bear enrich our lives so much.
Wow. This is
That's
all
deep.
she has to talk about. Listen, all these quotes, right, are Beth
Brainy
Ostrowski star
code
quotes.
quotes.
All of them have to do with the only thing that she knows how to do, which is to adopt out kittens
Wait,
that she
is
takes
there one
care
there-
of
wait.
for like a month.
On the bottom, does that say "I love the cat"?
Cat lady jokes.
Cat lady jokes.
Yes.
That is literally a quote. Wow. I
We got Beanie Mac writes, she made so much money modeling, she was able to afford living in a dilapidated apartment with 5 roommates. That's so
Exactly.
true, I know. With a
it
leaky
burned to the
roof.
ground.
I'm a cat person. I'm a dog person. I work in wildlife rescue.
I think she is on the spectrum. I don't know who said it earlier. but I think
way
so.
on in that spectrum.
Scroll
way,
back, babe. Scroll back
way.
up a little bit. Just
Way up.
House
have
Arrested
to?
Development. Suffering.
This is like this is like doing play-by-play at a Mexican wedding, man.
I thought that I was the crazy pet owner, but now I realize I'm not so bad.
wow, it's like what was that guy's
Huh?
name? Smiley in Saturday Night Live.
Oh,
was
Stuart
his
Stuart Small. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stuart Smiley.
Smiley now.
Wait, what was it? Stuart
Quite.
Small?
I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and gosh
damn it.
darn it,
Oh.
people
Gosh darn
like
it.
me. Yep.
People like me.
The self-affirmation guy.
Mr. X.
Yeah.
I'm good enough. I'm
my
smart
God.
enough, and gosh darn it, people like
I
me.
wish I could
Jesus.
read these better. Jesus,
Fuck.
that's
Wow.
really fucking terrifying stuff.
I don't know what to say after this.
How many quotes are the languages in? Yes, that's a good question there too, Master. Obviously, English is not the first language.
Yeah, for sure. So the last clip I wanted to get to, which I had tweeted about the
This
week
should go
before
well.
last.
Oh, this is. Oh my God, this is so bad.
Yeah, it was really actually kind of gross.
Oh, I just realized where you're about to go.
Yeah, and so about a week or two ago.
2 weeks
The
ago.
next portion of our broadcast is only legal in Tennessee. So
Exactly.
let's continue.
Disclaimer: The Stern Show has nothing to do with this.
Nothing to do. Well, the
Yeah.
Stern Show has everything to do with this because
Yes, but his
So-
comments are
Seriously?
dedicated to the
Okay.
Stern Show.
I know we're gonna goof on this, but the fact that he got zero blowback for doing this
Zero.
is it's like you just have to give up. There's nothing this man will do or can do to get himself in trouble. It's absolutely the fact
No,
that
absolutely
this wasn't even a blip on anybody's radar is just fascinating. It's very telling of shit. I don't know.
He can't get in trouble. He can't get in trouble. He's just going to align with whatever the.
Well, I mean,
Go ahead, Dan.
if you don't have any audience, you can't get in trouble.
Yeah, apparently.
If you're irrelevant, it doesn't matter. I mean, seriously.
And
it
when
just
you're a
doesn't
silent
matter.
partner owner, you can't get in trouble. When you have
Oh
absolutely
my
no
God.
repercussions. Oh, I
he's
proved it
got,
100
he's
times
got them
over.
by the short and curlies. We know that.
Shareholder-wise, he absolutely is just he's got no consequences whatsoever.
None.
And only fucking silent partners have that, no accountability. Everybody else is fired. He
He should have
can't
been fired.
justify
The
that
fact that-
salary.
Monique, he should have been fired for this week. Seriously, he should have been fired for this week.
Yeah.
But he obviously not going to be.
no.
Yeah.
So obviously there
There's
has to
nobody
be a
in
logical
show that
explanation.
has no consequences for anything. You don't have ratings. You don't have the listenership.
ratings, listeners,
Yep.
content.
Okay,
nothing.
not to
Blackface.
not to start like a whole thing, but I mean, Chappelle got crucified for his little thing,
Yeah.
and this is far worse than that. I mean,
Much worse.
Chappelle was talking about adults.
Right.
This guy is talking about
But a
someone
child.
who didn't even know was 18.
You know
Look-
why, Xavier?
right, look at her.
Because Jackson
Just so she's
Delabate
14.
didn't have Chappelle's back with Netflix. That's why. He easily could have saved him.
Exactly. So I want you guys to all
Yeah,
listen to this.
he's got a big gig at Netflix. His gig at Netflix is, hey man, how come the refrigerator doesn't have waters in it?
Exactly.
Where's that Delabate? Get your ass in here. Oh, you put some
Where's that
Aquafina in this
Delabate?
water in the refrigerator.
Okay. Oh, did he get cut off?
Who got cut off?
Xavier?
Yeah, maybe. Okay.
No.
Oh,
No,
there
that's
you
right
are.
there.
Oh, okay. So this is 32 seconds long, and for those of you who didn't hear this,
Pucker.
hold on.
Ooga.
Ooga.
Oh, for some reason, my mouse is being weird. Hold on a second.
It knows better. He's like, don't do
Don't do
this.
it! Don't do it! Just listen to this, okay? And then we'll talk on the other side.
Thing because Greta Thunberg was fucking
Oh, fuck you. Hold on.
Ooga.
Darth
thing
Kermit.
because Greta Thunberg was fucking me up during that. When she was screaming about her, and then she started talking about her panties being made out of wood. That was crazy. Panties made out of wood. Anyway,
Well, I'm
so
sure
let me.
she's a natural girl.
Fuck yeah. I wanted to ask. She was so worked up. I wanted to ask her if she shaved down there, but I don't even know how old.
Oh,
she is.
you
I don't know
better
if
not. I don't know
How old
what
is she?
would come out of her if you did that.
Is she over 18 yet? So we can ask her that?
She's just 18, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that makes it okay, right?
Wow. I mean, I heard that the first time and went, oh.
Right?
It's not even funny in a
It's
mock
not anything but
pedophile
creepy.
sense.
Yeah.
It's nothing but creepy. It's
No.
not well thought out. It's clunky. It's sloppy. It's horribly delivered by him who can't deliver
It
comedy
is
anymore. It's written by these
horrible.
awful writers they have back
It
who's
is.
contributing to this. How is this idiot even on his radar? He's such a piece of shit in every detail.
I mean, that is worse than the Christina Brown stuff. I mean, really, not Christina Brown.
And yet-
Whatever, the actress Brown.
And yet, here's another 5
Billy Bobby
years.
Brown.
Billy Bobby Brown.
Yeah, Millie Bobby Brown.
Millie Bobby.
And
Yeah.
here's another 5 years of that. That's
This is like one step away from be brave. Times will change.
Yeah, exactly.
It
How
is like
horrible was
literally-
that, you guys? How
67
horrible.
years old. 67 years old. And actually, out of his fucking mouth, a grandfather, out of his fucking mouth, wondering if a girl he doesn't know is 17 or 18.
Yeah, look at Melvin. Melvin wrote it out on the bottom, and when you see the thing written out, the age January 3rd, 2003, motherfucker.
Yeah. I mean, that is
But
beyond
he had to
disturbing.
He
ask
didn't even
the
know what
question.
it
He
was. Right,
asked
he
the
didn't even know what
question
it was.
afterwards. Afterwards.
Yes. Afterwards.
His go-to thing is the Olsen twins, and Millie Bobby Brown.
Yeah, you're
and
right.
he-
You're right. The
he's
whole are the
constant-
twins legal yet?
Yep.
Yeah, I remember. Oh, that was really fucking.
You know these
disturbing
creeps.
shit.
You know these people who know the legal age of consent in every state, and they go there accordingly. The Kumias of the world, where you're a spinal. They know Louisiana and Montana's age of consent, and
Of course they do.
yeah.
Nothing wrong with this in Mississippi.
Totally normal for a grandfather to
qualify it.
ask about an 18-year-old
Oosh.
being shaved. It's really
Oh,
actually
absolutely.
disgusting. It's disgusting.
What's that stupid phrase? It was like, if there's grass in the infield, play.
No, there's
I
grass
think-
on the
I heard,
play ball.
I heard David Spade say that oddly enough for the first time. It's the first time I
Imagine
heard that. I know.
What did he say? What was the?
If there's
quote?
grass in the infield, play ball. Get it?
I don't know.
The
This
thing
is
is, it's not even funny. It's
It's
not even
not.
like.
No,
I mean, it's just weird. It's the ramblings of some 70-year-old man. There's no like. Okay, well, was it edgy? Was it funny? Was he being like political? Like, there's
It's got
nothing.
nothing.
No,
It's got
Nothing. It was just creepy.
No,
Yeah,
no.
it's horrible.
I
It was
mean,
hard. And you look at her. Look at her. She looks like even though she might be 18,
She looks like she's 14.
Yeah, she's a kid.
Yep.
She looks like she's a kid.
So why would you even bring this up? First off, I want to do a whole compilation. Maybe we can do a whole compilation, John, of the knock things that have been
Oh
going
my
on.
God.
Yeah.
Because there's so many of them, and it's just so rampant now, and it's everybody. I mean,
Sorry.
who's dying on us?
It's me, it's me,
Oh,
I
poor
can't.
baby. Just so you guys all know, Johnny. It was the yeoman today and came on, even though he's a little bit feverish and a little sick.
He's taking one for the team.
Yes, he is taking one for the team. Yes, he is. So
You
we're happy
wonder
that he
why
came.
the Epstein stuff kind of flew underneath the fucking
Yeah,
show radar.
I love the way David writes this.
Yeah.
David is on a fucking roll to Viper Room roll. Howard sounded lecherous and evil in that clip.
Mhm.
That's it. Not funny, not ironic,
No.
just fucking evil. Yep.
Yeah.
The worst of the worst of the worst.
Well, I just thought that was something that we hadn't really brought up in the last show, but it was worth it to.
Oh, Melvin, Monique and I were talking about that. Howard and Epstein. There's something out there. You wait long enough, the Epstein documentaries, he has got to be seen with him
Yeah.
in some Hamptons. They
Has to
run
be.
in the same circles. And by the way,
100%.
whether
They
you're
knew the same
Cuomo-
people. That's the
I
part.
know.
That's,
He
that's,
is
that's the part that's so
100%.
bad.
100%. He's Epstein adjacent. 100%.
Very,
Especially-
very nice.
If
Especially
you
with
all
Epstein
remember,
adjacent.
if
Yes.
you all remember the interview I had with Ian Halperin, he said that Epstein was a huge fan of
I
Howard.
believe it.
Oh,
Can't
Jesus.
imagine why.
Can't
And-
imagine why.
And he, back in the day, was dying to meet him. But I think the one thing about Jeffrey Epstein is that he was more. He
liked
ran
girls?
more. No, that too. He ran more in like
Thanks, Steve.
international circles, like. You know what I mean? Like he was very international. He
But there are a
knew
lot of
people
guys that
from
were
all over the world.
Hamptonites. But there are a lot of Hampton. A
Yeah,
lot of
but
Hampton
Howard
connections.
Hamptons was a recent thing, isn't it? I mean,
Oh, Steve Z. The Steve Z said you play the Kevin Bacon Hamptons game with Howard. It's all about. He's been going there since 2001. So he's been running in those circles. I mean, if you're Cuomo
With
or Alec
who?
Baldwin or Marilyn Manson
Billy Joe?
or Weinstein or Louis
Yeah.
C.K. or Matt Lauer, Howard doesn't have your back.
Oh,
So when
Lauer.
the scandal comes out, he's not going to text. He will distance himself like your fucking Doomsday or Howard
He's
Stern
like,
high school
"Feet
years
don't
on the
fails me
UPN
now."
network. Yep.
I know it's just disgusting. So
Yeah.
yeah, we just wanted to throw that out there because we didn't mention it on.
Yeah, I
our
mean, and the
last
thing is,
show.
they're going to that puppet all the time now.
Oh my
I mean,
God,
the Greta
yes.
puppet is now on at least 5 times an hour. It's like heavy rotation for unfunny. Then knocking on the door, and then the puppet of how dare you, and just fucking puppet lines, and just it's just out of just randomness. I mean, it's not even like well placed. It's just random, and I don't know who finds this funny or
it's sad
entertaining.
It's sad that the current incarnation of the Stern Show makes fucking the Craptacular look like Robin Williams at the Met.
Oh, absolutely.
Wait, is
Well,
there
he
a Greta
clearly
Thunberg
has.
puppet?
What?
Is there a Greta Thunberg puppet?
It's like a puppet because it comes. It literally you have the door knock, and then the Greta comes in and drops the lines, and then the Greta goes away, and it's just like it's like a soupy sales show. I mean, it literally is like soupy sales show where you open the door and someone the guest comes in and then the guest leaves. That is literally what the Greta.
How do you think
puppet
this
is.
was pitched to him? Howard, we're gonna make something even funnier than Topo Gigio.
I don't know.
Beanie Mac, a staff of 70 and a team of retainer lawyers that supposedly vet this, that tell him, you can't be canceled. Have at it. Have at it. I don't care what you do. Blackface, pedophile, it doesn't matter. And it's not edgy. It's not like we want him. This is some kind of edgy thing we're longing for. It was never good. Did you ever enjoy him doing mock pedophile shit?
No.
Was this
you know what,
ever
though?
good?
I don't think we were ever. Listen, before we
Oh,
started
I was
doing
aware
this
that
show,
I was aware of that
before
Olsen twin stuff.
Yes, of course we were, but we didn't care.
We
you
thought it was
know?
a goof. We didn't know it was going to be a long pattern.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought it was too insistent. I thought it was like, I remember being, the spidey sense went off a little bit back then. It was just,
And because we didn't have social media, there was no way to call him out on it. So
Right.
it wasn't something they could avoid the phone call. They could avoid the letter read on air. There is nothing now that would stop us from talking
That's why
about
he despises social media, because
Yeah,
he
it took
can't
that-
control it. He can't control it, and it calls him out for being irrelevant.
But he does control it by not letting people comment. That's his
Yeah,
way
but-
of controlling it.
Comments not available.
Yeah, it's kind
Comments
of insane.
disabled.
Comments disabled. Only people that the Stern Show follows can comment. That's the way it works. So
and then on your staff are an equal bunch of creeps with the same morals you have. So they're right.
Well,
you know, like,
no,
there's
see, they're faux. They're faux.
They're all
morals.
creeps. That whole show is a bunch of shitbags.
Yeah,
Nobody
but
on
they're
that show.
gravy trainers, though.
Yeah,
It's,
That
it's
too.
It's either that or like retrieving shopping carts at Costco for them. There's no talent there. They know it.
No, I know there's no talent. I mean, we know there's no talent. I'm just saying, you have to be in a mind. Does any of these people have any morality whatsoever? They're kind of thinking
No,
on
cash
his
a check.
level. Well,
Cash
yeah.
a check. That's it. That's their. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
honestly,
There's no job like this in show business. There's
no,
in
there
terms
isn't.
of
No,
like,
absolutely not. No. I mean, look at just pull out one person, JD. I mean, honest as fuck. Is there any part of entertainment that fucker should be working in? Any part?
Nope.
Any part? Like besides going and getting sandwiches for people?
He couldn't be a production assistant on a normal production. Not even close.
No.
He would fuck up the lunch orders and be gone in a week. Like, no joke. You think that's a joke? That's not a joke.
I know he's dead
I've
on.
seen it.
I've said this 100 times in the show. Big Black and Melrose Larry Green used to do JD's job from a fucking tape recorder, and better. And they would call in and play clips on a fucking tape recorder. And it would be like, it was timelier. It was like, it would be in the moment. Like, Big Black would call in with like Regis and Kathy Lee monologue, and he does nothing on the fly now. So that's got to be completely, 3 weeks ago, like I said, cold pizza, cold Chinese food.
Right.
Big Black would call in with fucking Regis and Kathy Lee creepy monologues, and play it like, 10 minutes after it happened. He was better at it without the technology.
Right, but JD now looks for every mention on every show from every corner of the country.
And then he was actually featured this week on this shit bag of shows. JD was actually on the air like for an hour. I mean, with his fucking with weird ticks, like it was like staffed. I mean, it was literally the most unfunny thing ever put together on radio anywhere.
Don't ever discount. Don't ever discount the JD-ization and Ronnie-ization of this show.
The badass.
Is one of the worst things to happen to. The fixation on JD is one of the top 3 things to make it go downhill the way it is. And not that it's the laziest, low-hanging fruit, punch down, heavy there's nothing more tedious, unfunny. There's nothing carcass you can't pick anymore. It's the
You mean
worst.
a guy who admitted to asking webcam whores if they would blow the dog, that he might be devoid of any sort of talent?
No,
I'm not. It's just a fixation on
Mr.
his
Peanut
life.
Butter.
Yeah.
Peanut butter.
Mr. Peanut Butter.
Xavier, is it not true
Yes.
that on any show that you've ever been associated with, he would last?
No, he wouldn't. Because let me. Okay, so like the EPs and the showrunners, they're busy doing their shit. They're gonna pull a PA. They're gonna make an order. His order's gonna be vegan. This, gluten free. This, that. It's gonna be like 3 different places. CPK. It's gonna be a Starbucks run, whatever. There's no way that guy calls it in. Oh, I'd like to order a vegan. Like, there's no way.
Yeah, he would
be
fuck it
gone in
up.
a week.
It would be
He
horrible.
would be gone in a week.
Well, he'd be fired for creeper stuff. He'd get a fucking Me Too in 2 weeks.
Well,
He's had it on this show, X.
Let's just
Stuttering's
say,
on this text
okay,
from him where he's
listen.
sexually harassing interns all the
I will give him the benefit of the doubt that he can keep that under wraps for
I
a
won't.
week.
I'm not giving him.
Okay,
I'm not
but
giving him
I'm
any
just saying.
benefit
I'm
of
just
that.
saying.
Doesn't get one.
But as far as just pure basic competency, there's no way he would last. Not in LA. Not even close.
I don't think any city he could last in for any type of position where he actually had to do anything.
I've seen PAs literally fetal positions crying after they got the lunch order from the EPs because they know that they're gonna fuck it up, and they fuck it up 2 times, you're done.
And that's it.
That's
Like,
it.
These
They'll
stupid
just say,
writers' rooms
no,
and
no,
their
no.
dumb
It'll be
lunch
like,
orders.
hey, the badass. Yeah, you know what? Why don't you like not show up tomorrow? Oh no, we don't need you the day after that. No, okay, no, you're good. We're good. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
You should be
Maury boy.
You should be expecting your check in 7 business days in the mail.
That's another. JD's a creep. Like the wig sees him when he was younger. Yeah, I mean, there's like it's him without the Buckwald agency.
It's just no. We all know that Howard hires people who are lesser than him,
Incompetent, yeah.
who he can mock and scold and ridicule because everybody
And
is
control.
made in Gary's fashion. Just
it's
this.
a goof.
So, for everybody that did not listen this week was filled with JD, Ronnie, and who else? Oh, Chris Wilding. That's what filled up this week. That's what filled up this week.
And Beth.
And Beth.
And Beth.
That was your bonus shows, as he called them. it was the worst 7 hours of radio.
Did he clean out the computer?
He cleaned out. No, he cleaned out nothing. Nothing got cleaned out from that computer except one of JD's fucking horrible bit that was not funny. No, it should have never been played.
Yeah, Azor says if JD had a real job and acted creepy, he would have gotten fired and learned his lesson. He still thinks this behavior is okay. They're only hurting his future by coddling
What
him.
future?
Our future.
What future?
I mean, he'll be very, very, very lucky if somebody that, still loves Howard and thinks Howard is king.
That's not
will
out
hire
of the
him.
realm, Monique. That's not
I
out of the
know, I
realm.
know.
There's a ton of
I mean,
Gen X people that are kind of running,
what? To
whether
do
it's
what?
AGT. No, Dennis, it's like Sarandos at Netflix or fucking AGT. These are all Howard super fans that just wanted to be attacked, and they're hiring. When you watch TMZ, they have like flat Ronnies on the table. Half that staff are
Yes.
ex-Howard fucking
Yes, you're so right.
stooges.
But
so right.
honestly, what
Why do you
would
think they don't
hire
report
him
on him?
What would you hire him to do? I mean, seriously,
They
even if
don't
you
care.
had-
They just want to be around someone that's attached to the show. They
Right.
don't.
But
They'll find
Howard-
something.
Howard's
for
not
them
on
to
the
do.
air.
Yeah, but those guys are moving on. I don't think
They're
there's
moving
a.
on. I mean,
I mean,
if
do you think Eli Roth even remembers he was on the
No.
Stern show?
no.
Eli Roth remembers who's on the Stern Show.
He was a PA for.
Yeah, no, I know, but he's not
private
gonna.
parts. It's like
I'm talking
I
about
guarantee
real
you-
sycophants that are out there.
Yeah, I don't. That's.
To master. Oh my God.
Wait, what did he say? What?
I'm sure Andy Cohen could find a position for JD.
I'm sure that's true. I'm sure that's true.
So
Head
wrong,
down,
but
ass
yes.
up.
Is the only full-time graduate that ain't doing nothing. No.
No.
Rashawn.
Which is-
Rashawn is a full-time
Rashawn's doing
graduate.
nothing.
Yeah. I hear mushmouth sounds.
I knew a dude that
Cold
went to
beer.
Full Sail. Everybody just clowned at him the whole time, and they're not even like Stern fans or anything.
3.
Okay, Dennis and Arm. How many days will Wig work in December? Predictions, please. Also, now with
6.
the new now with the new COVID variant out, that has all but sealed the deal on never
No.
returning to
Well,
the
first
studio.
of all,
Agree?
he's
No,
gonna
he's
work
never
for-
returning anyway. I mean,
No, he's never returning anyway. That had nothing to do with anything. It doesn't. The 3 days, he's going to work 3 days and be done. He'll be off for a month. Be down in Florida. He'll probably start the year in Florida. I guarantee that.
No lure fish
without
bar
doubt.
this year.
Without doubt.
there'll be
without
no
doubt.
Christmas party. They'll have a Zoom party like they did last year.
Yeah, some gay,
how
lame,
amazing is
fucking
that?
Zoom party.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have to spend any marbles.
I think you're right. I think he does 1 week in December, and this
That's
is this shit he's doing this week was a way to get away with having a
It's
super extended Christmas.
Absolutely.
It's gonna be
Because-
3 days of Aaron Rodgers. Ugh.
I
mean, They're gonna play all the leftover Christmas bitch shit. and then there's going to go away. There's going to be no guest, no nothing, nobody from Spider-Man.
No, he never has a guest that last week. He never has a.
No.
You know what? It might be pre-recorded. I mean, the show, the 3 days might be in the can already.
Well,
there's no motive for this show to be live. Serves no purpose. It has no the live element of radio or anything. I was saying about Big Black before. The live element of radio has nothing to do with this show. It does not need to be live. They should pre-tape it. It would be more honest if you did.
Yeah.
Was there anything mentioned last week that would indicate?
The award show on Sunday night.
Oh, right.
He did talk about
That's right. That's right.
Yeah,
he's still obsessed with these stupid awards. He's talking about the VMAs.
Because he's a young girl.
He's such a. I know. Antiquated.
Right. Melvin. Okay. Will Ronnie return in 2022? Yes, because
absolutely.
There's still a paycheck. Who's not going to come back? Everybody's going to come back. I don't see anybody leaving.
I think they all turned freelance. I think we discussed that.
This is the best thing that happened to Ronnie because nobody's in
Ronnie
the
Munn
studio.
show.
Nobody's in the studio, so he can do the show from wherever he is.
At 3 o'clock in the morning.
Exactly.
So next week is the 29th, 30th, and 1st. Okay.
He's off.
Why is he off next week?
Because it's his
Did he say
Thanksgiving
that?
break. It's his Thanksgiving break. That's his Thanksgiving break.
God, it's a weird week. I don't know, Dennis. I think he's going to be there, and that's it.
And then I would think he would be there the 6th, 7th, 8th.
No.
And
that
then
could
maybe
be
off from the 13th to the
8th.
7th. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Beanie Mac, is that true, Black Guy? When Matt is relocated to Los Angeles? What gives you that impression? I don't know. I don't want you to have to write a.
Well, didn't he just
Beanie
get
Festo.
engaged to that girl?
She's in L.A.
She lives in L.A.?
Since when?
I thought she lives in Manhattan with him.
I thought they lived together. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe there's some tip. I mean, is she originally from California?
Oh, they're getting married in California.
Yeah. Why would you get married there if you weren't?
I
she's
think
probably
her family might be from there.
There's no reason Mehmet can't work from California. I mean, there's no reason. He doesn't need to be in the studio. Nobody does.
No.
Not on this show. Absolutely not.
Yeah,
So-
it occupies half the building.
When he announced the marriage, he was in Los Angeles, and he wanted everyone to come out there.
Yeah.
Alright?
Yeah, sure. That'll happen.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Rashawn-
We all
Rashawn-
knew about Rashawn. We knew about Rashawn going out there, getting as far away from them as he could.
You know what?
Does he-
We don't listen to the show for Mehmet anymore. He became uninteresting to Howard. Howard likes these people that have really fucked up things going on in their lives, like Chris Wilding with his
really?
HIV pills and
Did
his
he
getting
find
it up
out
the
that
ass.
that Mehmet lost his anal cherry, so he lost interest?
Exactly.
Jesus.
That's exactly what it is. He doesn't have interest in Mehmet. And I think that Mehmet actually got sick of being the brunt of all the bullshit and,
Yeah.
may have just said, you know what, fuck this. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be the whipping boy for your, need to pick on somebody. Not this week.
Speaking of which, what's Baba Booey doing through all this?
Nothing.
He's just napping in his office.
What happens is that when they need something explained, Gary suddenly magically appears and it becomes the third voice.
He's telecommuting too, right?
Oh, very much so.
Yeah.
He's not
Although
even.
he did go into the office, remember?
places unknown.
And Howard gave him shit about going into the office. You weren't wearing a mask, were you? You were around people. You went to. I saw a picture of you with Andy Cohen, and you weren't wearing a mask.
Oh, Jesus.
He's absolutely taking a
Meanwhile,
shit fit about
hey,
it.
Robin, look at this
Beefus-
picture of me and Jimmy Kimmel.
But then
Making out.
Beefus was with one of the unwashed masses giving away a kitten, and it didn't have its
Every
face
time.
diaper on.
Every time.
That was the last picture
Yeah.
this week with its disjointed head, and that was a really disturbing picture. Actually, its fucking head was like.
What's
It was,
Sporkle? Beanie Mac, what is Sporkle?
Yeah, that's Gary. That's what Tracy Millman busted Gary playing Sporkle when he was supposed to be working.
I don't even know what that
and
is.
screamed
What
that
is
it
a
was a great
Sporkle?
it was a great Tracy Millman rant which he goes, "You're playing fucking Sporkle and talking about the fucking Mets with Ross Zapin." It's like one of those stupid computer games that old people play.
fuck
I have to write that
and
down.
Fred, they fucking woke up this week, and this is the other part of this week. Fucking Fred woke up and played the wrong music. He literally played
That's funny.
the wrong songs that weren't even like in context to what they were talking about. It was spectacular.
It's nice being a Buckwall client, Dennis.
Still
Great.
third worst at his job. Still third worst.
Yes, I would agree with you, David, that the Real Housewives are to Andy Cohen what the Whack Pack is to Howard.
Yep.
Actually, what Howard's staff is to him. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
What was the
let's be
song?
really
What was the
honest.
song he played? But just out of curiosity, Was it? I'm smoking pot. I got my pants
Yeah,
down, and
Jackie.
I'm thinking about you.
Sirius should
This
give
is-
that studio to someone else. Yeah, but you know what? He's selfish that way. That won't happen.
Of course, he's not giving that up.
I think he probably still
kn-
has
you know
people
what?
that are there that work on like the
Well, would-
television part of his show.
You know what I could see happening though? That they actually cut him a check for the use of his own studio.
They probably will. They're probably going to pay
I mean,
him.
they're thinking about it's. I mean, have you
for
seen the latest
subletting.
series commercials with David Grohl? Freaking.
Yes, I saw that.
It's like
So
It's like they're corny as hell, but it's just the fact that Howard hasn't been mentioned in a serious commercial in years now.
If you go into a car dealership, there is no picture of Howard
None,
anywhere
none.
in the advertisement for it. I mean,
Like
seriously.
Kevin
he doesn't
Hart is
exist.
1,000 times more present on commercials.
But imagine they did. I mean, you know what?
Benji?
How much he'd put up with, trying to get paid extra to do a commercial. He's just not going to go along with it. There's no way. There's no team aspect to him whatsoever.
So
There's no
Benji-
way he
Yeah.
would just go along with a commercial.
So to answer Beanie Mac there, Benji's still writing his garbage fucking comedy. I mean, that's literally what he's doing. He's just writing garbage, referencing stuff from the fucking
Thanks, Super
1980s.
Trooper. And I'm
He writes
thinking
some
about you.
dialogue. He writes some like stupid, like creepy dialogue. I bet he's like
Alright.
anytime it's when we saw like the clips of him with the overhead and he was writing with a magic. He writes some like just mindless dialogue that
Okay,
some
serious
idiot couldn't
question.
think of his own.
Did
That's a serious
Benji ever
question.
sober up? Was
Did
he-
who sober up?
Benji.
No.
Sober up from what? He's on a.
Well, per Mr. Whiskers,
Oh, okay.
there
What do
was
you got?
there was a whole thing where his ex.
Right. There's a certain writer on Stern Show whose girlfriend likes to get him nice and drunk, and then she makes him sign checks for her.
So that was like a real thing.
I would
And-
hope
and I'm
he's
just- I'm
drinking
just
a lot.
curious.
What else does he
Well,
have to
I
do?
mean, look at me. He's got the skin of fucking Patrick from SpongeBob.
I know he's got it.
He's definitely he's not exactly the healthiest human
He
being.
looks
in the
like
world.
Patrick from SpongeBob.
It's kind of an insult to
does.
Patrick, to be honest.
The complexion of Brian Adams and Seal.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's like a boiled ham. That's what he is.
Yep.
All right, so
He
Melvin,
looks like he
Melvin.
leaks butter.
He looks like sperm boiled for a week.
Melvin wants to know, now that we're heading towards Christmas, can we talk about a 2022 death poll? I predict Blobbin, Ben Stern, and Ralph. I think Ben and Ray,
I think
just
Ben
so you
died
know.
5 years ago.
I know, exactly. That's true. But I think Ben and Ray will probably go within 3 to 6
Weeks.
months of each other.
He's like that.
Yeah.
And you'll
that weeks.
know
He's like
about it
Ed
3
Gein.
months
He-
after that.
Right.
He's
Right.
got Ben in the
Blobbin
closet and he's
is-
pouring wax on him.
Blobbin is too fucking evil to die.
Yeah,
Only
she's
the
not
good
really-
die young.
Yeah,
She'll
she's-
outlive us
it is
all.
way too. She's way too evil, and
Yeah.
there's no way. And Ralph, yeah, I can see that happening. ODing on something.
Honestly, I can see Gary kicking it before those motherfuckers.
Gary's not well.
Yeah, Gary's just kind of.
Oh, Elisa.
Sums
Gerard.
up.
Gary's falling apart, honestly.
Yeah.
He really is.
You know, I think that he might have had a slight addiction to oxycodone. I think
You
that
think?
he's
You
yeah.
think?
I think that yes, and I think that
I'm
you
being
know now that he
sarcastic.
had the knee surgeries, he's probably going to have hip surgery. I think he's really falling
Hip
apart.
surgery. Was he
Yeah,
playing
he's-
middle linebacker for the Giants? I mean,
No,
what,
no. He has inferior genes. He's
like
Well, he does have those
he
80
literally has a
genes.
job where all he's done is sit on his ass for 40 years.
Gary
How do you
does
have-
sound awful.
how-
See,
how
everybody
do you-
says it. He
Yeah.
does. He sounds like shit.
Oh, he's,
Beanie Mac writes, the real question is Howard weasel out of his own parents' funeral? Yeah, I think he's going to
Yes,
pull the
100%.
COVID thing. He's going to pull a COVID thing that nobody can go
You know
around. We
what?
can't be
That is
together.
that's going to be the week that Beth hurts a hoof again. And
Oh, I know.
can't
John.
make it.
Beth
John,
was
that's
cleaning
the-
the litter boxes, and
Yeah.
she fell down.
John, that's the perfect week for us to do the interview with Ben and Ray.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That
Jesus.
George Flowers interview.
Yes.
dear
The
God.
That will be
it's
our
from
tribute to them.
2007.
Oh, John Hines.
It was
that's
a
good
Howard
one.
101 special. It was an hour,
Oh.
and Ben and Ray and they kind of cut through his
Jan-
bullshit.
Jan Hine loses a foot. Definitely loses a foot. There's no way he doesn't lose a foot this year.
Yeah, I agree, Kylo Sierra Alpha. Gary sounds like he's on opioids of some kind. He
Oh,
definitely
he's-
does.
A lot of times he does sound completely the fuck out of it. Like he
Yeah.
couldn't explain what scotch was. I mean, seriously, I'm not kidding. This actually was an hour conversation. goddamn, I don't know why I'm fucking remembering
I think
this.
Zoss Rapin supplying
Hey,
with anything he wants.
Come on. You know what? I think the Stern Show has actually standards. It's not like they would let a drug addict work on.
No, not at all. No, drug addicts would never be on the Stern Show.
David, no, I don't think he'll be broken. He's a sociopath. Sociopaths don't break.
No.
Listen, let's be honest, all right? The guy is almost 70. His parents have way outlived most of our parents will. I mean, let's be honest. And so the reality is he has always used them as a crutch for his psychoses. And so either he'll be completely broken or
Fake
he'll be the
psycho.
happiest fucking guy on the
And
planet.
come out of the closet. No, the thing is, he will absolutely play the martyr, but down inside it won't mean anything. But he will play a martyr. He will play the martyr because that's what he's best at.
Can you send a deli platter to your own funeral that you're?
Yes.
You people don't understand. I'm losing a tax deduction.
That's a write-off. Oh, that's so funny. It's a Buckwald write-off. It's a 112 write-off.
Sin Luhu coming out with my bets on Ronnie Mund for the death poll.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I don't know. He's living his best life now. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
Ronnie's gonna be like
Eugene.
the grandfather at the end of fucking Texas Chainsaw Massacre in a rocking chair
He's
with
got a
his Down
girlfriend
syndrome
in
girlfriend
his 30s.
feeding him little babies.
Yeah, June. I mean that Eugene blood is strong, so I think he's okay.
Yeah, I think he's okay too.
He's
All
out
right,
there
so
getting sunshine.
I want to make a one or two just quick announcements. Thank you to the people who contributed to the Thanksgiving Fund for a Needy Family.
Gobble, gobble.
We really appreciate that, and the family really appreciates that. And also, if you wanted to join our Secret Santa, this is your last chance to do it. I have been bumping that thread constantly because it's a really fun thing to get a gift, especially during COVID and everybody's kind of by themselves or have been really kind of hibernating, and it's just a nice thing to get a gift from somebody that you may or may not ever know who it is. So if you want to sign up for the Secret Santa, go over to radiogunk.com in the forums section, and there's a thread on it, and you can just come on in and sign up for it, and we will pick names out of a hat maybe Sunday or Monday, depending on who comes in for it.
So exciting.
Yeah,
Mooney, I sent you a couple pictures of Beth's Instagram. I just wanted you to confirm if that is the Millennium Towers.
Okay.
One of them, because you were there. And I think the tiling is the same. If she fucking left the plebeians into the lobby for a photo op.
Okay, hold on, let me find
Just
it.
a couple is.
Let me find it.
How do you know that Beefus was there? Because if Beefus is not in the picture, Beefus is
true.
not there.
Well, I don't know if she's in. I can't remember, Dennis, if she's in it.
It isn't. It's only in that outdoor picture. It's
Okay.
Outdoor pictures, yeah.
You think the doorman set this up?
The doorman. No, they have the employees over there.
Okay, so I see the pictures that he's looking at. Let me see. What can I open it with?
This
so
is
that we
from
can see it?
last week.
All right, hold on.
Any thoughts on Caitlin and
She's
Brent?
going back to.
They're going to be divorced.
I'm sorry.
All right, hang on.
Is Tanko going to leave JD?
Okay, so
I spoke
any picture,
French?
hang on, any picture that you see that has that woodwork on the background,
Yes.
those are all cats in New York City. She's not there. There's somebody who handles all the cat adoptions in New York. Probably brings them up to the apartment, takes pictures on the ledge over there so they can see the beautiful views that she has to Central Park or to the, West Side Highway and the river. And then they get adopted from there. So yes, all those pictures are exactly from New York City. That's the lobby.
That's the lobby, right? That's what you passed by when you went through. That's the
Tis
same
the lobby.
decor.
Tis the
Okay.
lobby. So
Thank you,
The
Gung is in.
plebeians. They're the plebeians
Super
in there.
Trooper.
Yeah.
Thank you, David.
Was that chick on Dita from SNL? Now you must touch the kitty.
All right, so I think we're going to wrap up. If there's any last words anybody needs to say them
Do you
now.
need a Santa for the thing?
Oh, Jesus. Yes, okay.
Jesus,
You
no.
I
know what
remember that time me and Yukon Cornelius got stuck in a cave with a bottle of wild turkey.
Oh, I got an announcement.
Sure.
Wino Forever, the Deafening, podcast,
yeah.
part 2 with
yeah.
Sarah
Yeah.
from the Radio Gunk forums, part 2 of the Viper Room. Anybody has any questions at all, Depp related, Depp v. Heard, whatever, write to us on the Depping Twitter or on the Gunk forums in that thread, and I will answer these questions.
When will that show be? When was that show?
Probably this weekend with part 2 of the...
We need to know, what does Johnny Depp smell like?
The ocean.
What does he smell like? Does anybody know?
smells
I
like
smell like...
wildflowers.
I've been told it smell like absinthe. And,
Absinthe.
3 days.
Wait, did he wear Black Panther?
And Hunter
Wow.
60% of the time it works all the time. It's got real pieces
Right.
of panther in it, so you know it's good.
I smell like they tell me
Cigarettes of
Hunter
desperation.
S. Thompson's ashes and absinthe out of a can.
Listen, if anybody that's on here right now has ever met Johnny Depp, please come forward because, they're always looking
Let
for
me tell you my quick Johnny Depp story.
adjacent. Yeah.
I don't care if it's Grieco or Peter DeLuise, anybody. We're gonna.
Peter
But David, you have an open invitation. If you want to come on and talk Viper Room, we would love to have you on.
Do you not do a live chat?
We
John?
don't yet. We need you to greenlight it. I don't do live chats unless you give me permission. You know you own StreamYards.
No. I mean, on YouTube.
Yeah, do you?
Well, no. There's got to. I want to kind of generate more interest before we're pompous enough to go fucking live chatting with four
Pompous,
people.
fuck these assholes. Just
Yeah, no. Two Masters right. Doug Stanhope is a great Depp connection. He was the first guy to out Amber with that letter.
Nice.
A friend of mine met JD and said he was stinky.
That's another person.
Oh,
That's
JD is a smell. JD supposedly is smelly. I think JD supposedly smells like ass.
Oh, I mean, come on, look at him. I mean, seriously.
Okay, there's no way you guys can't get Peter DeLuise to be on. I mean, just all you need is like a gift certificate from Popeyes. That guy will do a show.
Yeah, really. How could you not get?
We
Peter
got a
DeLuise
tentative.
on?
We got a tentative yes from Grieco, and the creator of 21 Jump Street, Patrick Hasburt.
Ooh.
Wow.
That's
So
I want to.
Do you think Grieco will get time off from pushing carts at Costco to be allowed to be on your show?
Super Trooper,
I heard
you are
I heard he got
1,000%
promoted.
right. This is exactly right. Brad Pitt used to smell like shit too. Okay, so one time in Queens, he was filming the movie, and we all went to go watch it because it was like close by to where we lived. And so we went over there, and Brad Pitt was filming, and I can't remember what the name of the movie was, but you know what? First off, he must have done some sort of dermabrasion to his face because he had literally the worst skin I have
He
ever
used to have,
seen
like,
on
really
an
fucked up
actor.
skin. Yeah.
Yeah, and they had tons of like cake makeup on him, and
He
you
has
could
a weird.
still
And I
see
yeah.
the pits in Brad Pitt's face. I mean,
Yeah.
really like disgusting almost. And I was told that he smells. And you know who else I was told smells? Beyonce. Beyonce absolutely stinks. This is what I'm told. Just
Really?
Yes.
Oof.
Brad Pitt was second in line for the role of Crybaby, John Waterston.
Oh, really?
I might add,
really?
yeah.
You know, they ran
Yes.
in the same kind of up for
Yes,
same roles
same exact
kind of thing.
demographic. Yes, they're up for casting. When a
Yeah.
role comes up, their names are constantly
Yeah, I can
Keanu
see them
Reeves,
sitting
Depp,
in a room
and
waiting
Pitt.
for their to be called in to do their test, to do the screen test for sure. No, Beyonce
dude.
apparently stinks of BO. Like when she does videos and stuff like that, apparently she like sweats really profusely and
Ooh.
she kind of smells. And I heard
Hey,
this directly from
you-
somebody
you
on
know-
the set with her.
You know what,
Your
Mo?
tuna to smoke a tuna
Stop it.
can, or
If you liked it, you should have put some secret on it.
if you like, you should put some secret on it. Yeah.
All right, thank you for that notification. So anybody wants to follow the Depping, please do so. And maybe we can add a link to it at the end of this on the YouTube.
It's very Gunk adjacent. We reference people on our site all the time. I heard Punch.
There he is from Melbourne. Wow.
Damn.
That's cold.
How you be Gunga did.
He's got a good compilation coming up in homage to you, Monique. He sent me like I'm fucking Billy West and Warner Brothers. He's sending me like voiceover requests on email.
Yes,
and so I had to put together.
We need to work on a disclaimer about
you have a quick Alec Baldwin
chat
story you can
before
tell
we
us?
start.
He's on there.
My girlfriend's girlfriend slept with him because he was on her hit list of people that she wanted to do, and apparently, allegedly has a very small penis. Very
The curse
small.
of the Irish.
How you
Then how does
say no cucumber? No cucumber.
No cucumber.
That
So
little,
how
that
does-
little.
So
Go
how the hell is Hilaria popping out all those puppies? I mean,
Hilaria.
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 Hilaria
to the
is a
Hilaria.
baby maker. You know that she
So-
has issues too. She has body dysmorphia. She's anorexic. She
So now
has
we know
issues.
now he shot those two guys he was compensating, two girls he was compensating.
And,
So
and she's an accent like Sue Costello.
All right, guys, we're gonna wrap it up.
On that note.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight for 2 hours and 35 minutes of
Told you.
absolute blather. And Johnny, get well.
Thank you.
Xavier,
Hey,
if you
Johnny,
wanna,
get better.
yeah, Johnny, get better. And Santa, if you would like to join me for picking out the names for Secret Santa, we can do that on like
There
Sunday
was that
night or
time that
something.
Vixen walks in, looking so good. I may come and watch the whole thing.
Santa from the barrio.
You don't understand. I spoke to him for an hour and
Hour?
15 minutes once as Santa. Like that's all he did. Like he didn't talk.
You make me a sad Santa.
Shut up. All right. So so we will see you guys on Sunday for the picking of the names for Secret Santa.
Can you and Dennis sing?
Sing us out.
I'm smoking pot. I got my dick out.
Thank you, Pello.
Yeah, just about you.
I need a Kryptonian transfusion to get rid of this coat. I have the arm variant. Little doodle.
What does Melvin want? Does he want? I can do Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner for 13 minutes if you want.
13 minutes. Yeah. Let's pick
Hey,
the longest.
He's on the song on the tree. Rise to the wild when he has time. Listen to the nightmare of the sea.
Okay, imagine that for 17
Oh,
minutes.
Jesus Christ. All right. Gonna go. Thank you all.
Wait, is there?
What?
Does Mr. Whiskers have a theme song?
No.
No.
I thought it was. Yeah.
Wait, I'm gonna play for you, Mr. Whiskers. So when Xavier calls me, this is what you hear. Hold on a second. Let me just, yeah, I know. You should.
Everybody should log off now.
I don't know where to. Quiet you.
Kick the cord off.
Wait, do you is this? Do you live in a two person state for recording?
Mr. Whiskers does not give consent.
All right, here we go.
Straight to go.
Pick up the phone. Pick up the phone. No, really. Pick up the phone. Oh my God. Can't be here all day.
This camera she doesn't pick up.
Wow.
That's just okay, we're done. And here's my mother.
And the doctor said when he
Oh, your
got
mother's on the phone?
No, here's
Oh.
it's my favorite thing in the whole wide world. This is what my
Jade-
mother calls. Hold on.
Jade Barrymore.
No. Jade Barrymore.
You know, the doctor said there would be
Here
no
we go.
long-term effects of that bat hitting me. Said that to me, Monique.
You need that, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Sin Luhu wants the Mr. Whiskers ringtone.
Oh yeah, she really does.
Oh, does she know that there's an actual GPS app with Mr.
No.
Whiskers? There is. There's a
Oh.
Waze.
Oh,
Waze,
yeah.
There's an entire
Mr. Whiskers.
Mr.
Waze.
Whiskers
I
Waze.
would like that.
It is. You know what? Like if you ever black out and then like I don't know, see pictures of yourself with like a Sharpie in your ass the next day. It's the equivalent of that.
Okay, go on.
Because you like
Please
once in
do
a
go
while,
on.
like once in a while, like I'll put that on and it's like, holy shit, what the fuck was I thinking?
Eli Roth was the guy who was vetting people who were trying to get into Howard's room during the private parts. Grillo has that was Grillo's rumor, Monique, about that he thinks Mary McCormick cheated with Howard during private parts because she contradicted the timeline.
All right, here's Whiskers showing me how to get home. Here we go.
This is like a real thing. This is not goof.
All right, hold on. Let me see if I can do this. Okay, resume. Oh, why is the sound not coming on? Oh, might help that I have
Yeah, I have the little thing.
The thing up.
Okay, wait.
This is like a real. This is not a joke.
Here we go. Hang on. So stupid. Why did you do this for me?
Make the U-turn.
The funniest part is, well, the only funny part of it is at the end. You're here. Get out of the car.
So stupid. All right, let me shut that off.
This is funny to us.
GPS,
I know that
your GPS mocks
just
you.
us.
That's
I
just great.
I noticed the chat just came to a screeching halt. So this is funny to us. Sorry, guys. We're in it for shits and giggles for ourselves.
Yes. Thank you, Pablo Papano, for donating. Thank you so much. I know you guys talked about that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So actually, you know what? It's not since we're all in the same room. There's no reason why there can't be a Johnny Depp one. All you do is go to just Google ways and how to program your own GPS. It's really simple. It takes about 5 minutes. It takes about 5 minutes.
They just tell you what to say. You just say it and record it, and then save it. That's it.
Save it, and then you do the open it up and.
We should sell those. Oh my God, you should make a Johnny Depp one.
We could make tens of pennies.
Well, I'm
Tens.
sure Bon Jovial's writing the script as we speak.
But think about it. I mean,
on Withers,
a Jack Sparrow one would be funny.
Oh, it would. Me coughing through it.
Except when they came up with the stingrays. But other than that, it'd be great.
All right, like Two Mester said, you said it all. So
We said it all.
Yeah, let me see if I have an outro for us. All right, here we
outro.
Are. Yeah, I have an outro now. All right, everybody, we will see you. Oh, I forgot to do this. So make sure you like and comment, subscribe, and hit the little bell so that you know.
See you in the years in review, right?
That's exactly right. All right, so we're gonna leave you now. I'm not gonna do the outro because it's silly. Oh my God, that would be amazing. Eric the actor would make so much money if he was alive today.
Oh God, I know.
Yes.